Hello everyone and welcome to Laurence watches his trains go trundling round and round. There's one over there. I was going to say, am I going to say that and then there just won't be any trains visible? But no, there's a couple over there, and yeah, that seems to be about it. So yes, this is Satisfactory. So welcome back. This is our Wednesday night stream, and I shall be attempting to go and get some aluminium. So last week, I did the scanning thing, and it turns out I've got this sort of little valley area that you can see, sort of see the edges of as I pan around like this, and there's no aluminium down here at all, or rather no bauxite, which is the thing you need in order to make into aluminium. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the stream. And so I'm going to have to go up that massive over there. And so my cunning plan is to build a ludicrously long elevator that will bring the aluminium from up there all the way down here and then load it into a train at the bottom here. So there are a few steps that need to be followed in this in order to get this up and running. And the first one is to actually build a railway line out there, and also to build one of these vacuum tube things. So I've got part way out there. In fact, I got halfway up this thing, and then I ran out of bits for it, so I need to get a little bit higher. I need to finish off the ladder over there. There are a few things, and so while I've been waiting for the stream to start, I've left my system over here just ticking away, building up some more of the steel tubes, because that was what I was very, very short of last time. So I'm going to yoink all of those, and then it turns out I'm going to run out of inventory space, so that's great. Looking at that, there's not a lot in there that I really want to get rid of right now. So let's just go with that for now and see how far we get. So I've got these 3 tubes over here. At some point I'm going to need to develop signposts, because this is getting a little bit silly. But at the moment I can just about tell them apart. So if I jump into this tube and go shoomp and go hurtling off down here. Hurtling, I says. Ooh, rather sharp turn there, and another one here. All the way down here. And then this is the route the new train is going to be taking when I finally add it. Eventually, I'll probably want to turn this into a 2-way line. At the moment, it's going to be a 1-way line because I'm kind of lazy. But yes, we can add to this as we go. And then as I come along here, well, I'm going to go hurtling up here. Because this is where I put it, and with any luck I'll be able to grab onto that ladder at the top as I come out of here, and then I was going to say and climb all the way up to the top. Oh, there we go, perfect. In fact, what I want to do is build this, no, not hypertube support, I want to build this further up the wall like this. Let's see how far we can go. Oh, let's just fall off the ladder. Okay, that's great. No, get back on the ladder, thank you. Are we still in manageable lengths? Yes, we are. So let's put that to there, since that appears to be about as long as I can make this thing. Carry on up to the top, and then I think we can probably finish. Yes, we can definitely. I'm pretty sure I can then finish off from there. Except, oh yes, I ran out of iron rods as well. So I did go off and make sure I got some more of those before I started the stream up again. So I've been a little bit prepared. The other thing I did was I went off and got some more jetpack fuel as well, because I've been absolutely ripping through that, what with all of this sort of silly vertical stuff that's been going on. And to be honest, I get through quite a lot of it anyway. So I thought it'd be a good idea to just, extend this a little bit. No, I don't want the support. I want the tube. No, not the hole, not the hole, not that hole, not that one. That one. There we go. I'd like to bring you up to here. Yeah, like that probably. And that'll do for now. So this isn't going to be permanent. At some point I'm going to realise that this is in the wrong place. Or rather, no, at some point I'm not going to need to do anything from here. I'm going to need to be all the way over there. So at that point I'll extend the hypertube quite a lot further. I am also going to need to bring electricity up here, and I've not really thought that cunning plan all the way through. However, I might as well bring it this far out out to here with rails, and then run pylons up this cliff face over here and get them up onto the top of here, and then I can go from there. I think that's probably going to be the sensible way to do it. So, time to go back down again. Geronimo! And this is a ridiculously high height. So I'm going to come down here again. And I'm going to land safely. Yes, I am. There we go. So down here, we're going... Oh, on the way down, I meant to put in the elevator in there, but never mind. There's quite a lot of extra things that are going to need to be done. So, along here, I'm going to need to have a station, a turnaround point, and then a rail that goes all the way back over there. And at the moment, as I was saying earlier, this is going to be a single-way train system, because anything else is just going to be a bit of a headache at this point. So, let's put some more foundation in. let's put this into the build mode that I want it to be in. There we go. So put a little bit along there, a bit along there. I'm trying to remember how wide a turnaround needs to be to work. Because I could just have this feeling that this is going to end up being in the way. Right, let's put in the rail first. So the rail is going to go along, I guess, this piece of concrete, since I've... Yeah, I put this piece in to have the rail on it. So let's do that. Let's take out the rail, like... Rail. That's not a rail. I clicked in the wrong place because mice are difficult. Right. So I'd like you to run from... let's start you here, just because. And then run you... Well, we'll run this as far this way as we can to start with. Because I don't expect to need... Well, I don't know. I'll probably run into problems with this because Satisfactory rail is not very satisfactory. So we'll extend that out to here. And now I can run back along here again. And then start trying to put in a turnaround and then the station. I think, yeah, I'm going to want this to come out a little bit further. Ideally, I'd like to drop the station in here so that the belt drops out of here and goes straight into the side of the station, just because that'll look neat and tidy and stuff like that. And I feel like making things look neat and tidy is both overrated but also worth a try. So I'm going to extend this bit out as well. And the more of this I have anchoring itself into the cliff face over there, the less ridiculous it's going to look. I mean, it'll still look fairly ridiculous, but maybe slightly less so if I'm really lucky. So if I build this along to about here, and again, I'll try and keep it straight down the middle of the foundation piece, like that. That seems like a good distance. Now, if I say turn round, what will you say? Will you say lol no? Or will you actually let me? This is looking a little bit like a lol no to me. Now what I could do actually, if I remove this again, I could bring the rail along from there to about here and keep it straight. And then from there, I could bring it over this way and do a sort of turn round like this. There we go. So that's halfway round. And then somewhere around here is going to be the other half, I hope. There we go. There's the other half of the turnaround. I'm not sure whether that's quite straight, but it's straight enough. Okay, so now I can come along here. So if we reckon that the station part is going to be these two blocks, then I think I want to put the freight station part is going to be there. If I put the train station in here, which way are you pointing? Yes, you're pointing the correct way. Put you... Where can I even put you? Nowhere! Joy. Okay, we need to be a bit wider over here. Okay, let's give it another notch like that. See if that's wide enough. Train station, boosh. Yes, and the arrow's pointing in the correct direction. I want to put you about there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then that'll just about clip into place there. So that means I can now get my freight platform, put it in that way around, boop, like that, and hopefully over here. Are you an input or output? Have I got this amazingly spot on? Or amazingly, yes, I have. I've got it the right way around. That's amazing. So I can have out of here. I can have the. I can bring the elevated straight out of here and boof straight into that. I hope. Let's find out. So you are going to be the absolute best elevator I can make. I'd like you to come down like that and point this way. And then I'm going to find that's not going to work, is it? There's no way. No, I didn't think that was going to work. Okay, so we're going to have to shuffle. The station forwards a tiny smidgematron. So at the moment it's lined up with this line here. I'm going to dismantle that, and then I'm going to find the station again, and point it in that direction, and then try and get it where it likes to be. So I had it there before. So I think if I put it there, it's going to be about right. This is really hard to line up because it won't let me put the freight platform in first. I have to put the station in first and then come along and try and squeeze this in afterwards. But that looks pretty good to me. They're not perfect, but they're damn close. So maybe the game will allow me to do this. Let's find out. It will. Excellent. So there we go. Now we can have the goodies will pour down here. That is going the right way, isn't it? Yes, it is. The aluminium will eventually pour down this elevator and go straight smack into the side of the station, and that's fantastic. Now I just need to link that up from there to there, like so, and boom, we have a train. No, we don't have a train system yet. I need to link it into this over here as well. And oh, is there going to be anywhere to put this? No, because this is far too long. So I need to go back. No, I don't know. What I want to do is I want to put in some relatively small pieces here and try and estimate where I'm going to want the other thing to, where I'm going to want this to actually join on. So hopefully I've got a piece in the right place now. Let's find out. So I want to get some rail. I want it to go from there to join on. Yes, there we go. Nice. So we're going to link that in there. We don't need any, because this is just, there's no choices down here. So this is just going to be very much going to be a single track railway that goes out and goes back in. We're not going to put any signals in because that would cause problems. Or could potentially lead to problems. I'm just going to, although that said, if I don't put signals in, then it could lead to different sort of problems if I have more than one aluminium train. So I guess we'll just have to only have one aluminium train until we expand this to make it bigger and better. Right, so I want to bring this back along here like this. Try and keep it straight because, I don't know, just I've built some wiggly rails and they all look a bit wrong and a bit not very nice. So far I think I've got it right. But this is Satisfactory, so it's hard to tell. Okay. So my original plan A, I suppose, was to come off that. It's too far away. I can't see it. Was to come straight off the rails over there because we've got. I think there's a turny round point there, which means it's going to be relatively easy to link into it. However, in hindsight, well, let's just do that for now. Let's be kind of lazy about this. Yeep, train. Right, bring you to here. Yeah. So let's just be lazy about it for now. And then when I want to put in a second aluminium train, I can come back and go, damn it, why was I lazy back then? This is silly. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Yes, there we go. Oh, that was a miss. That was a miss. I failed it straight. Take that back up again. Right, let's try that again. So, along here, straight down the middle, like that. I'll make it a little bit shorter, because from here, that piece needs to go straight onto there somehow. Okay. Ow. Why does that not work? I don't want to get too close because there's poison gas everywhere. Did I just do a full 180 degrees there and I'm now regretting it? I think I probably did. However, I would like that to come out there. That's too sharp, so we'll remove this. I still want that to come out from over there and come out over. What are you doing? You said this was too sharp. Why are you now making it sharper? Right, so I want to bring that, fall off the world, bring that back over here, and hook it onto there. I missed. I knew I'd missed as soon as I clicked, but I carried on trying nonetheless. It's the problem with jetpacking around. Can I not connect because there's a signal? Possibly. Oh yeah, actually, yes, that's a good point. The fact that there's a signal there means that there must be a join in the rail there, so I must be able to attach onto that point. Except that perhaps it's because there's a signal there. So that's a good point. Let's look into that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a couple of pieces of foundation here, and I'm going to put up a viewing platform so that I can have a look and try and sort of look down on my world from above, and just try and make some sense of it all. So if we come up here, down there we have in the cloud of doom. Yeah, it won't let me snap onto the. Oh, it's too close to another switch. Really? Let's try removing the signal, just in case. No, it's still too close to another switch. I can't go from there because there's going to. That is, you can't have 3 lines going out of a single switch. It won't let me go from there. That sucks. I guess I'm going to have to extend that out over here, turn round up there a little bit, and then have it loop inwards here. And that's sort of a good thing anyway, because it means I could then bring it. I could then in the future. Yeah, let's draw this as if I'm going to do as if I've planned ahead and all kinds of other unrealistic tricks, things that I would never do. What's the distance between these things actually? First, that's my first question. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That sounds familiar. I thought it was 4, but I wanted to make sure. So if I make that 5, that's 4 for the gap, and then 1 additional one for the rail. I'm so glad I seem to be able to build at this range. And then, in theory, this will go off that way, and eventually we'll join that. In fact, you know what? I could just join that on over there, and join it onto the rail over there, and then and that way it means if I do have multiple aluminium trains, there's something attacking me. I was down there. That's fine. If I do have multiple aluminium trains, one of them can wait in this area as a sort of as a holding area. Now, where's my rifle? This is my rifle. This is my gun. Where's that rabid pig creature gone? I was just going to take some pot shots at it from up here, but it seems to have very sensibly gone into hiding. I wonder if I can damage those things with this. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can. I've got... Nope, doesn't seem to do it. It's hard to tell. I have no idea whether that did damage or not, so I'm not going to waste more ammunition on it. Wait, what? That shouldn't be like that. Okay, this is apparently came pre... Oh, I see. Right. So that was already... That's why it couldn't put a thing in there, because there was already a junction there. Right. Well, that was ridiculous, but I suppose it makes a sort of sense. At least I know why it wasn't working now. So I put that in there. Then that... I want a rail that turns this... I want it to go to about there, I think. And then I want to do a turn like that. And a turn like that. And then I want to join that onto there. There we go. That's good. And then over there, I can't see it. I can't reach. I need to snap onto there. However, let's do a little bit more first. So we go from there along here. Like that. Which is lovely and straight. That's not at all horrible. Now, I think I do need to go over and fix that piece of track before I do anything else. Go on, fly faster. I want the jetpack to have a forwards thrust as well as a downwards thrust. That'd be incredibly useful. Right, so from here we want to go over. I've linked onto the wrong way. From there, I want to go this way to me, to me, to me, to me, and to come on. Don't do this to me. How is that too sharp a turn? Sif. I mean, come on, you can turn that way. Why can't you turn this way? I mean, that... Okay, I can sort of understand that being too sharp a turn, but this one, really? Let's dismantle that. And dismantle that because it's a horrible, horrible wiggly line. Build some rail into about there. And some more to here. Oh, it's going to be because this is all wiggly, isn't it? Let's delete all of this and do it again. but properly, and starting at the other end where it's not horrible. Right, so no, not foundation. Rail. Can has rail? There we go. Rail from there to there. That's good. I'm just going to put in quite short pieces because then there's more places to snap the other rail onto whenever I work something out. I'm also, yes, about to fall off the edge of here. Glad I realised before I fell to my doom. So I'll put this across to... Yeah, I know. I'm just going to hold my breath while I do that. And then get back out of there. And then I guess I better eat some nuts because that wasn't very good for my health going and standing in the gases over there. I do need... I'm fully aware that I do need to go and build a gas mask. No, go away. A gas mask. I just haven't yet. Right, where can you... Oh, right, you can go to there. Excellent. Right. No, put that away. H to holster. There we go. So, that's all of that set up now, kind of. I just need to signal it now. So, let's go back up the Tower of Convenience. Over here. I'll stand on the roof this time, just for gits and shiggles. Right, so from up here, I need to put in some block signals. So, yeah, I guess you can be a block. You're definitely a block. I've run out of circuit boards. Oh, for goodness sake. Why am I always out of basically everything? Oh, dear. Okay, well, I'm not going to go straight back because there is construction to do yet, and I still have quite a lot of other things that I can still build with. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take one look at this and go, what are you doing? Were you drinking? Pull that back up again. I mean, I know why. It's because it was because I was trying to build from a distance, and that's not how you build nicely. But still, build that along there, and now that's in place. I can use this as a starting point. I can build from there to. Come on, snap. Did that snap? I can't tell. No, of course it didn't. Alright, let's do it the other way around. Start from over there. Because then I can do it like this. There we go. And then build onto there. That's not quite straight, but it's fairly close. It's better than the piece that was in there before. And the whole end bit is a bit of a mess. So, you know, we're gonna just put up with it. Alright. Now, let's finish off the foundations over here. I'm going to build a bridger across there. So that is 5. So that means here and on here on outwards is where the rail would be if the rail would go down there. And probably what I will eventually do when I build this into a proper system is take it down to the other end there, and I'll loop round the other side and join back in. So rather than having the turny-roundy down there, it'll just loop round and then come back through. And it'll be a bit wiggly at the end, but I think that's okay. It's probably better than trying to plumb it straight into the front of that and turn the station round. Actually, plumbing it... Actually, no, running into the front of there and turning the station round might be neat. So I don't know if there's room. We'll think about... We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. So, over here, I want to go from there to about here, like that, and then from there onto there. Lovely. So, I think that is now the train system finished over here. Well, apart from the signals. All the lines are built up. We've now got power over there, which means I can now start climbing up there with the big pylons. And yeah, that's quite good. Do I have bits for pylons, or should I just go back to the back to base anyway? Power tower with I don't care whether it's platforms or not. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can carry on building these. Right, let's do that then. And that way, I'll be able to. Ooh, one other thing. Do I have one other thing? Transport. Do I have another hypertube entrance? I do. Right. So yeah, the plan now is to head back over there on foot. Or I say on foot, in sort of jumpy jetpacky nonsense systems. Just head back over there as quickly as I can, and then finish up the tube system and run power up the cliff face. get power to the top of the tube, and then I can put the entrance in at the top, and then I can ride the hypertubes back to get some more circuit boards in order to be able to finish off the signals, in order to get the train system sensible. And then I can have a think about how I'm going to actually get bauxite. Get bauxite. How is my inventory? That's not inventory. How is my inventory? Okay, I've used up two inventory chunks worth of stuff, so that's some. Good. Right, so coming up onto here. Let's start building from here because it's a convenient place to stand. Right, so I want to put pylons, basically bop, 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 to go up the thing. Now I don't know if I'm actually going to need that many of them. Let's because the big pylons go quite a long way. So let's see. Power tower. Let's put the first. I'll put the first one down here just so I can link it straight into the station, and that's going to be easy. But then I'll do from the bottom of there, go into the station like that. There we go. And then from the top of it, I should have put it in at 90 degrees to that. Let's start again. Let's do that again, but less awfully. So I'll put this in at 90 degrees. Yes. No. Yes, like that. And then link it to, link it from the bottom side to here, and then top side to, okay, I can't do it from down here. Let's try from on the ladder. Hup, 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 hup. So the question, my next question is, how far can the cables stretch on these things? Could I just shove this right on all the way up at the top? And it's not impossible. The cables are quite long for these things. So you can see I can take it all the way up to here or here, so that's fine. Let's carry on climbing and try for a bit higher up. Because, you know, if I could just jump it all the way up to the top of the cliff in one step, that would be convenient. This is a very, very long ladder. How are we getting on over there? I mean, I can't... Huh. Okay, I can put it all the way to over there if I want to. That's pretty impressive. And also slightly tempting, but not necessarily useful. I'm struggling a little bit to tell how far there is left to go. But I think, given the range you can put these things down at, I think I'm going to try being on the top of here and placing them from right up at the top. Because if I can do it from up here, then that's going to be really, really easy. And if I... Yeah, okay, I actually can put it literally up here on the top. No, I mean, I could put it there. Those cables look ridiculous, though. Let's put it over on there instead. Like that, I think. Or up... Maybe up here is... No, I think up there looks more sensible. And I can go from there up over the top and so on down over to where I actually want things to be. And I suspect that from there, I'm probably going to be able to bring power from, if not necessarily all the way from there, to over here. Okay, that's too long. But I can bring it to here at least. And then from here, I can go to... over here. Why is it still the tier 1 pylon in my selection bar? I should fix that. So we'll bring that to here. Not it actually matters at the moment. Right, so there we go. That's power is now hopefully up here. So if I now stick a transport hypertube entrance boop on there, I'll probably, as I said earlier, I'll probably be taking that off and running the tube further later. But for now, this is convenient. I can run that to there, and boom, power. So, yeah, this is one of the nice things about Satisfactory, is that the railway lines can carry power for you. So that rail is bringing the power out to the station, and then I can plug into the station, bring the power up there like that on the massive tower, and then just bring it over here on the small ones. So that means I can now go back and go and get the... Well, actually, before... No, I do want to put this elevator in, so let's try and do that without dying horribly. So, or at least see if I've got enough stuff for it. So, coming down here, I want to put the elevator from there to down here somewhere. Plummet! Jetpack. This is not how physics works, but never mind. to here. There we go. I had no idea what that cost, but that is an amazing elevator. It's still building it. There we go. That is an astonishing elevator. It's cost me an arm, several limbs, but you know what? I don't care. That's phenomenal, and is going to carry all of my aluminium from blooming miles away all the way down here. So I'm going to try something that's a little bit. No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to try sliding up. Oh, I can actually. I can take this. I can have that instead of the shock prod. Right. Let's try sliding up this cable. It makes no sense to zip line upwards, but it can be done. Now it is relatively slow. Well, actually, it's not that slow. This isn't too bad. I mean, this is probably quicker, and it feels like it's easier for the character, if not actually easier for me, than it would be to go up the ladder. So we'll go for that, and then I'll try and grab that one. There we go. I can ride up over this way, and then I can jump into the tube, go back and get some more circuit boards, and continue with the sort out the signalling down there. Well, you know what? While I'm here, let's put this on here just so it's in the right place, and just because it feels nice to complete a bit of a thing. That tube's kind of silly now, but never mind. Put it away. Shoomp. Right. With this long drop at the beginning of this ride, maybe I'll travel faster than normal. Am I travelling faster than normal? I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter though. It's taking me back where I need to. Actually, yes, I am definitely going faster than normal. So the secret of these things, if you want to go fast, I mean, okay, you can do the cannon trick if you want to with them. That is one option. Alternatively, just make sure you have a drop at the beginning of it to pick up a load of speed, and then you'll fly down the thing much faster. because physics, apparently. I'm not entirely convinced it's physics, but it's an approximation thereof. Right, somewhere in here we are making circuit boards and computer stuff. I think it's on the next floor up. So let's make our way up there. Ah! Run out of stuff. I was being overly cocky about my jetpack fuel level quantity things and didn't think it all the way through. So your computers. Well, I guess there's some circuit boards. We'll take those. Right. You do slow down if it goes up. Yes, I noticed with that tube, the one that goes from my base all the way out to the power generation area. When I get to this hill here, it slows down noticeably. Or maybe it's this. Maybe it's that hill. One of these hills. This is this hill. So I come screaming across the plains reasonably quickly here, and then as I go up here, it slows down a bit. But then there's a bit of a down there, so it speeds up, and then I think I go across that bit faster than I went across that bit, because that makes sense. And then it all slows down a bit as I go up there. I do indeed need text plates to label the tubes. That is one of the things I want to do. However, it requires me to research something. What does it require me to research? It requires me to research something with quartz first before I can do that. So, yes, I would like to. I just haven't got round to it yet. Also, I've just noticed a load of exclamation marks on the map thing. I think a lot of my trains have got confused. Yeah, the signals are all broken, so I need to go and fix those. I thought I'd left them in a functional if non-ideal state. Apparently that is not true. I just left them broken. But you know, that's a no, not that tube. This tube. That is a thing I was aware of. It's okay. I am now going to go and fix it and make all my trains happy again. Hopefully. I think if I come up here, this tube will take me over to the area that needs signalling. Oh, this is ridiculous. A lot of my time seems to be taken up trying to work, just getting to the right tube to get to the right area to do some modifications. And whoa, yeah, there we go. So this is the copper handover area. So this is pretty close to where the area of nonsense and confusion is. So right. So what do we need to do? We need to have trains. Ah, yes, I think I see the first part of the problem. I need to have a signal over there, there. That fixes that problem. It doesn't fix everything. Oh, it doesn't fix everything because yeah, there's still a loop over there which I need to go over and fix. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Bounce over here like this. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oop, too many bounce. And then put one in wherever it is along here that I can. So yeah, one there, and then one over. It won't let me. I want to put one in over there. I will do so sooner or later. One in there. That should fix everything. All the trains should now be able to move again. It might take them a minute or two to sort their lives out. Still a stationary train there. You trying to go up that way? Probably. While I'm waiting for that to sort itself out, I'm going to put in a couple more signals down here. Come on. Signal where I want to put it. Oh. Ow. No, not there. That's wrong. Don't do that. Let's try that again, but with less fail. Block signal goes there, and block signal goes there. Okay, so that's split these two sections along here up into waiting areas where trains can stack if they need to. Let's get back up on the tower. Yeah, there we go. That train started to move now. So that one's going. I think, yeah, I've that's got rid of all of the exclamation marks. That's sorted everything out. There's still a psycho pig down there somewhere that's my suit is alerting me to because it's trying to it's acting hostile towards me, but I don't know where it is, so I can't take pot shots at it, which is a bit of a shame because this is would be a rather nice place to take pot shots from because I'm really high up, so it hasn't got a chance of getting me, and so it's not remotely fair. So that'd be fantastic. Because it's not remotely fair in my favour. But no, I don't know where it is. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. As long as I stay up here, I'm in no danger, so don't care. Second to last signal got an error, did it? Oh yeah, it did. That shouldn't be an error. I mean, it is an error, I can tell, but you're right. It's going blink, blink, blink. I'm having a bad time, but it shouldn't be. So these two are both happy. Those two are, well, that one looks that one's red, I think. That on the back of it is a no entry sign because you can't go this way. But I think I can see a couple of red pixels on the side of it there. So yeah, you're right. Something. Oops. I fell off, so of course none of my controls worked. That's annoying. Right, so you two should be perfectly happy. I don't know why you're a red signal, though. You should not be red. Because there's a green signal down there at the other end of your block. Let's remove you, because you're clearly wrong. I should probably maybe remove that one as well, because it's also clearly wrong. Yeah, so I've put this here. The trains will go that way. There's a green signal at the other end of an empty block. Why are you red? There's no trains in here. What are you doing? What if I put another one here? Wherever here turns out to be. You're red, and you're red as well.
Your contract legally compels you to.
Why are these signals red? What is going on? I don't know. No, this isn't the first loop back station I've done, I don't think. Is there something wrong with this track? No, it can't be. It shouldn't be something wrong with the track because. Oh, actually, that does look possibly wrong. Let's try pulling that up and building this again because you know this is Satisfactory. Things often don't link up properly when you build them. So you're green as expected, but you're red. And that one is yellow and upset. Oh. This is probably going to take me half the stream to sort out because there's nothing wrong with this system. It's just that the game is broken and sometimes doesn't link bits of... Sometimes it doesn't link bits of track together. Sometimes I don't know what the causes are of signal. That's a long way down. Don't fall off. See, I don't know what the cause is of signals being broken like this. Let's put another signal in. Okay, I can put one here apparently. Get rid of that one. See if this sorts anything out. Now that's yellow too. And that one's red. The hell? Now it's error. Ing. Maybe, I don't know. I never had any problem with Factorio signalling because before I played Factorio, I'd played Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, and they use basically the same signalling systems. So I was already familiar with blocks and things. But these are all block signals. I've not used chain signals anywhere along here. Let's try turning you into a chain signal because... No, they are path signals. That's why it's broken. Right. Okay. I have solved the problem. It was me being a noob. I used the wrong sort of signals. There was me being all smug git about it and saying, no, I know how to do signals. It's all fine. Why is it complaining at me? No. It turns out I was using the wrong type of signals. So you are a block signal. You are a block signal. So those are correct. It was indeed user error. It was just damn hard to find what the error was. Right. So if I put you over there. So right. Okay. Let's put out a path signal and see how do they look different. I think I could get two fairly close together along here, couldn't I? Or is it along here? How do they differ cosmetically? Should I be able to tell the difference between them at a glance? If I look at them and try and learn? No, they look absolutely 100% identical to me. Yeah, they look identical. Oh well. Right. What? How are you a path signal? Did I just put path signal? No, that's a block signal. How did I? What? Hey, regular, welcome. Welcome to Laurence is apparently being a noob over signals. Right, so I don't know how I could easily believe, because I'm sometimes a bit crap at clicking on things, that I could have clicked on block signal instead of path signal over here. Sorry, path signal instead of block signal when I was selecting the one to make. But then I don't understand how that one and this one, oh, I don't care. It's working now, and that's what matters, I think. And they're all green, so that's good. Green for good. Oh, almost certainly, yes. If I select that, you're right. If I press E, it switches between block signal and path signal. Yeah, you're right. That's probably what I did. I probably fat-fingered the keys as I was moving around and trying not to fall off things. Okay, well, at least that answers that question. I'm happy to go with that as an answer as to how it all went wrong. Okay, so now that we have a train system set up over here, the next thing to do is to set up a system that is going to actually produce that aluminium for me, because from all the bauxite that's way up there off the top of the off the other side of the cliff, and that's going to require a load of machinery, because of course it is. That's how the game works. So let's try and work out what I'm actually going to need. If I have a look in the Informatron, we can look in here for, and this is going to be a write it all down moment, because this is going to, I can tell this is going to be complicated. So, notebook, set list as well apparently, don't need that. This will be a part, and we want to know about aluminium, which is aluminium ingots. And then to make an aluminium ingot, you make in a foundry. They make 60 per second, and to do that, it's going to need so it's 50. It run 15 times every second, in order to, because that's 60 divided by 4. So it'll run 15 times a second. So that means I'm going to need to bring in 90 aluminium scrap. Per minute, and when was it? And 75 silica. Right. Okay. So aluminium scrap comes from alumina and coal, and kicks out some water as well. So I said I was going to need 90 of this. This one machine can produce 360 per minute. So this machine is going to be able to feed 3 and a bit. No, 4. No, it's going to be able to feed four of the foundries. So that comes from a refinery. So we want 4 of those foundries on the output, and it's going to take its scrap. It's 360 a min. And that's going to take it to make the 360. That's going to be 3, 7, 20, 14, 40. No, it's not. It's going to be to make the 360 a minute. It's going to be 2/3 of that, which is 240 alumina per minute. 240 alumina. And 120 coal. Okay, coal comes straight out of the ground. Alumina is many things. Okay, so that is bauxite. This makes 120 per minute, so we're going to need 2 machines, 2 times refineries. Two refineries to make alumina. And that's going to require 120. It's going to also require 120 per minute. 120, and that's bauxite. So that's probably going to be one mine running at 120 per minute. Is going to produce all that alumina, and that's going to also produce 5. I assume it's that one, so it's going to produce 50 silica per minute. And we're going to have 2 of these. So that's going to be 100 silica per minute. And we need a lot more than that. So we're going to need a lot more. Yeah, this is not going to produce enough silica to be self-sustaining. So we're going to need to find another way of producing silica. We're going to need to start smashing it out of quartz by the look of it. Because yeah, this isn't going to be self-sustaining, which is interesting because given that the alternate recipe was there's more recipes in Codex. Okay, no, there isn't. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need to produce an additional quantity of this, and ideally we'd like to prioritize this one, but that's going to be I can probably find a way to prioritize it. So that also produces some silica, and that's going to be about 100. That's going to be 100. And we're going to need, what did I say, 7,500, we're going to need 300. So we're going to need another 200 silica from somewhere. But that's the only additional thing. So that's going to be quartz, and that comes out of a constructor at a rate of 37.5 per minute. So we're going to need 3 constructors doing quartz, 3 times con, and then we're going to need a miner for that, I guess. So we're going to need to find a quartz supply up there somewhere. Can I scan for quartz yet? That's an interesting question. Yes, I can. Oh, good. There's some up there. Excellent. So we can harvest that quartz patch, and that'll enable me to make the and some over there as well. Don't care about that. And there's water here available here as well. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of the water. Hopefully I'll be able to find some way of ditching it, because otherwise we're going to have a lot of that. But okay, this doesn't seem too bad. So now I can go into here, and I can say, well, I'm going to need 3 constructors for dealing with the quartz. I'm going to need. Oh, I didn't see what was Okay. I'm going to need 4 refineries. Where's the refinery? There it is. No, I'm not. Oh, sorry, I'm going to need 4 foundries. That's 4 foundries. One refinery plus 2 more refineries. That makes 3 refineries. Ha ha ha. I think that's it. I've slightly confused myself with my diagram here. So I've just got silica sitting in the middle of it. And I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's being made there and in that. So yeah, okay, that's fine. So that's actually the 3 constructors are there. Yeah, okay. My diagram doesn't entirely make sense, but it's good enough that I'm pretty sure that's everything I need. Also drills, actually. We're gonna need. Let's say I want to make 3 of those. And that should, fingers crossed, allow me to get everything. Allow me to get a nice steady supply of aluminium. And that's going to be 60 per minute. I've put in a ludicrously fast belt for bringing this over, one that's capable of 480 per minute. So I'm using a tiny fraction of its maximum capabilities. So I think what I'm going to do is try and blueprint a system that will take in the bauxite and the quartz and the coal. Let's take another couple of mines out. I hope there's some coal up there as well. And then spit out the things that I actually want on the other end. So, right, let's go shopping. Where am I? I'm here. I want to be over there. I think the best way is to go over to the copper area. I'm not going quite as fast as I would like to be. There we go. And refuel. Boost. And, oh, there's the tube down there. Okay. Right, so from here, shoop. I can't remember where this takes me to. Is it? Oh, it's over there. Right. And then from there I can go off and start getting all the bits and pieces I need. So there's a lot of portable miners. My bit of a concern, I don't have enough space in my inventory for all the stuff I want to collect for this build. But, oh well, I guess we'll have to shuffle stuff around a bit and try and find more of everything. Try and find room for everything, even. Yes, I've got 5 mining drills on my wish list. So I'm going to actually let's go back to the main base because that's where the mining drills are. That's the most difficult part. That's the bit that's going to be the hardest to fit into my inventory because the 10 portable miners are going to take up most of my inventory all by themselves. I'm going to have to ditch some of this stuff. So let's go over to the disposal matron. And get rid of some stuff I don't really need first. And have a bit of a think about what that's going to be. So. Don't want... get rid of a little bit of the fuel. Do I need computers? Not right now. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, good thinking, Tristan. Yes, I could take out the... just take out the stuff to make the drill, the portable mining drills. I'll do a little bit of tidying up anyway. I could put that hard drive into the scanometron. Well, you're solid biofuel. I want that. 1 iron plate there. Tidy that up a little bit. Get rid of a few of those. I don't need that many of them. That. Right, let's go and stock up with all motors were one of the things I needed. Never mind. I've probably got some motors here, and if I haven't, I know where I can find them. This looks like it might be motors. It is, but there's none in there. This looks like it might be motors. There's loads in here. Right, so we'll take a stack of them. Oh, I did need computers, apparently. That's probably for the train. Modular frames. That's the cheap modular frames, which are. I shouldn't be shopping over here. Finding things here is awkward because it's a horrible tangle, and I've not been using this area as much recently, so I've forgotten where everything is. So, but in here, you're not even taking the modular frames in anymore. You're making them, so you've got some. 50 of them, but I needed more than that, so we'll take them out here as well. There we go. That's sufficient of those. And rotors, copper sheets, and then it's just the portable miners and the computers. So, rotors. Where was that machine that was making motors? Here. Rotors. Take a stack of them. I guess I might as well just take an entire stack of computers because it's easier. So I'd like... Oh, no, they're not coming in here. How many computers did I need? 5. Alright, I'll just take them off the belt then. Which belt is it? It's this belt, isn't it? Wait, what? No, it's this belt. Copper sheet comes from down here. Now, copper sheet, actually, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's convenient I was doing this over here because copper sheet is one of the things that comes from over here and doesn't come from... isn't being made elsewhere. I got turned around. Which side am I looking on? Is it you? Yes. Take a stack of that. Oh. There's no point in not taking a full stack of stuff. Right, now how much space do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that'll make me 4 mining drills. That should be enough. And I've got a pile of mining drills in a box over here, which I kind of want to use up because I've been accidentally saving them for a later date. So if I need if I do need another one after that, then I'll attempt to make it out of other bits and pieces. Okay. Now I need to get all the way up top, all the way over to the far side of the universe. And oh, hang on a minute, I'm going to need an offshore pump and some piping as well. So that's a water extractor, which means another. Oh, but I have everything I need for that apparently. Okay, and I will probably end up needing a pump because you always do. But I've got everything I need for that as well, I think. Yes, I have. Excellent. Right, I've probably forgotten something very important, but it's only going to be like 3 hypertubes away if when I realise what it is. So it's not the end of the world. It's a little bit annoying having to come back and get stuff, but when I can zip across the entire planet quite quickly with one of these things, it's only annoying. It's not really annoying when I've realised I've forgotten something. I also think if you run into the entrance of your hypertube, then you end up going faster out the other end. So maybe if I slide into it, I'll go even faster. It's that one I want to use. So let's try. Is that faster? I'm honestly not sure. I don't have a speedometer, so it's just a sort of a... It's a how does it feel? It's feels, not reals, as they say on the internet. Bomb it along here. Up the tube. What I should probably have is a join in the tubes here, so you can get out and get into another tube, so you can actually stop at this point. It's a little bit of a dilemma when you're making the hypertubes over whether you should make them as long as possible, so you can just trundle along the whole thing in one go and you don't have to faff around changing tubes, or whether you should make them a bit shorter and have a few more stops in there, so that when you inevitably realise you need to go somewhere part way along, you can. I think I've got a reasonable balance between one and the other. Right. So what am I doing? Yes, going over this way to get some stuff. Oh, there's a power slug on the edge of that waterfall over there. That's a really easy place to get. So I want to have another one of those, probably up on the top of here to carry the power over. And come to think of it, I want to put in a belt along here as well. No, that's a belt, not a lift. I want to go from there along here. Oh, that's the longest we can go, is it? Okay, we'll do that then. Ooh. And again. If I run, yeah, this is the belt that's going to take the aluminium away. I'm not sure why I'm using a tier 4 belt really, except that I have this feeling that in the future I might want enormous amounts of aluminium, so it just seems like a good idea. Think of it as future-proofing. Not that it's actually all that difficult to upgrade a belt if you find you need to. You just have to sort of hurtle along it, bopping it with an upgrader planner. So, yeah, that's one of the nice things about this game and both Satisfactory and Dyson Sphere program do better than Factorio, I reckon, is how easy it is. No. how easy it is to upgrade a belt after you've placed it. Because in both cases, you just... Well, Dyson Sphere program is even easier. You just click the belt and it does everything between there and, I think, any sort of splitters or junctions. So that's really good. This game's not too bad. You click on it and it'll upgrade whatever chunk it is that you've most recently made. So it's pretty good. But not quite as good as DSP. Still pretty good, though. Right, so you come to there. Right, let's nip back over and do the power... do the power lines. So you actually, I suppose from there you could. I can't reach apparently. Come on, give me that. From there to, and my original plan was up here because it looks a bit less weird. Come on, I saw some blue. There we go. There's some blue. Yeah, let's put you there. Bots and upgrade planners are pretty easy, unless there's other stuff in the way, other belts that you don't really want to upgrade, or they wind around all over the place in and out of various other things. So they're pretty good, but they're not quite as good as DSP was. Right, so I'll run you to there because I'm pretty sure those are my patches of bauxite down there. And the next thing I'm going to do, just to throw a bit of a what's name into the works, is I'm going to put down a blueprint builder, and I'm going to have, or I'm going to try to, if I've got room for it, I'm going to drop down the blueprinter matron, and try and make a blueprint of what I'm about to do. Are you okay? You happy? No, because you've got trees right in the middle. I'm going to chop down these trees because they're in the way. And then I'm going to try and put a blueprint together of what I'm looking for here. There we go, that'll do. I've lost a corner over here, that's unfortunate. But we'll see how it goes. Put it away. Right, so we have an input to 3 constructors that are making the quartz. So over here we will have a splitter. You're not a splitter, you're a splitter. That comes in from over there. Like that, and then feeds into 3 constructors. Let's jump on top of here. That's why I put these down. So the first one is going to go here. Does that leave room for the second one? It does not. So we're going to remove that. And we're going to try again. We're going to put the first one in here, and then I can't see what I'm doing. Stupid game. No, that's too close. Can't put that there. Right, let's try it again. So I need to get this far enough out. Oh, I should do the blueprint lock thing. Is it Q? No, it's not. Of course, it's not Q. Where's the snap? Where's the? Oh, I don't know. Right, we'll put you there, I think. Can't tell. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, lock hologram H. There we go. That's the one. I think that's probably going to be all right. So I'll put one there, and I'll put second. I've run out of cable. Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, I didn't think about cables. I just thought, yeah, that'll all be fine. I'll be able to build everything I need with that. So okay, we're going to have a craft bench. Put it over here. Going to make a large quantity of cables because at least I've got wire to make them from. Cable. Cable. There we go. Make 230 cables. So we're going to make a few of these, just so I can make some more of those constructors. I feel a little bit silly for forgetting that one, but yeah, what can you do? $60 seems like a number. Alright, so over here, I can now put in a second one. I said we can put in a second one. Place the damn thing. Come on. Just put it right next to the other one. Oh. And you get lost. I'll shoot you. 2, 3. Right, and that has now taken up half of my blueprinting area. So there's no way I'm going to be able to fit 3 refineries and four foundries in this area as well. So I think my mouse is going to go berserk. Apparently, I think I might abandon the blueprint designer because it's essentially useless. Because it's too small. Now, I did have Max going on last week about how I should install the mod that gives you a bigger blueprint designer. I haven't done that, but maybe I should have done. But it's a lovely. So I guess we'll abandon that idea and come down here and start building down here instead, and then lamenting the lack of copy paste later on. So you are bauxite, aren't you? Oh dear. Oh dear, there's another enemy creature. It's either respawned or I don't know what it did. It's wandered into the area from goodness knows where. Where is it? There it is. Hey, I took off. How dare you? We've got enough fuel to get over there, hopefully. Oh no, not enough. That was enough. Ah. Right, where is it? There it is, I can see its tail wagging. No, didn't die. Just complained. It's trapped itself in the tree, so you know what, I'm just going to shoot it and fish in a barrel sort of thing. Just take it down. You dead? I honestly can't tell. I think it's dead. Yes, it is. Right. Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Yes, I was down over here. So the plan is, over here, stick in a mining drill. You can start mining. And then decide where how to arrange all of my machines in order to actually get this produced nicely over here. Now there's plenty of room off this way. Do I see movement down there? No, it's just bushes. Okay, so there's plenty of room over there. I'm going to have a quick look to see where other patches of bauxite are, because that seems relevant. Bauxite. So there's one I'm standing right on. I thought there were several around here. Okay, okay, there are a few, but they're not exactly close by. Okay, well in that case, I shall I don't care. I don't want to pick up bauxite. I shall put down a mining drill here, like this. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll build the processing facility sort of over there somewhere. Actually, how much space we've got? No, we've got quite a lot of space around here. Let's do it over this way, so we're not just making the belts unnecessarily long, just for the sake of it. So put that there. Kathonk. And now, what do you need? Do you need configuring? No, you don't. Right, so that's going to produce that. Then we then need to feed that into 2 refineries to make the alumina. Now I'm going to put down scaffolding, foundation for these, because I feel like putting foundation down just seems like the right thing to do. TM. It's going to make it a lot easier to line everything up and just generally keep things organised and sensible. Now, granted, my foundation is slightly underground here, which is not ideal. We'll see how we get on with that, I suppose, as we get going. See how much space we actually require as well, because I'm not certain at this point. So this is going to need a splitter on the output, one of them, but that way around to take the output of this guy. Are you in the right place? I honestly can't tell. Not. That might link up. Probably will. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's put that in there. And then we need, what was it, two refineries to deal with the aluminium. But are they going to require? They're going to need water as well. There is a river. Fairly neat. Yeah, okay. That pool down there, that looks like a good place to get water from. It's decent size and it's not too far away. We're going to need the pump I talked about to get it up here, but that's okay. I planned for that happily, so that should be fine. So that's, what did I say? I said refinery, I think. Yes, 2 refineries. Okay, these guys are kind of large. Fine. We'll put you there. Now let's extend this out a bit further. Refinery goes. Not quite that close because that's going to have trouble linking up, but there will do. And then another one next to it. Okay, it's slightly higher up. That's a shame because it's on that lump in the ground. But I mean, it's lined up. It's good enough. It'll do. So I'm going to use conveyor belt Mark 3s because I have crazy amounts of steel and not very much reinforced iron. What you? No. Try that again, but getting it right this time. So you go from there to, I guess, about there. Maybe a bit more over this way, actually, just to make sure there's room for that pipe. You can go in there. And then I need the pipe to sort of pop up into the air. I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure how to do that. Let's go and put the pump down in the water first, because that's easy to do. In fact, no. Let's program these first, just to make sure 100% sure this is the stage that requires water. Now I am pretty sure. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I mean, I was virtually certain, but I would rather be absolutely certain. Okay, so from up here, there's another power slug over there. Right, I want to put down a water extractor down there. These things are big, aren't they? It's easy to forget just how big everything in this game is. So put one of those there, and then I'm going to need to run a pipe from there. Logistics pipes. I think a pipeline Mark 1 is going to be absolutely fine. I'm not sure what a pipeline Mark 2 costs, but it's going to be more than a pipeline Mark 1. I'm going to make this, just run this straight up here like this. This is fine. And then worry about how much... and then worry about putting a pump in afterwards. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten the pump. So you're going to come along here to here, but higher up. And then we're going to put a pipe across. Like that. Yes, you. It's not an invalid location. Don't be silly. Get rid of the support. That's just what's breaking it. Put you on there. Rotate to like that. And then more pipe from there to... Whoop. I'm in my mind. Build you to there first, and then down and in. There we go. That's my pipe. It needs a pump on it though, but that's I've missed one. Need a pipe going from there to there. Okay. Can I put a pipeline junction onto a pipe? I think I can. Let's try. Yes, but also no. Yes, in theory. No, in practice. Will that work? Yeah. Oh, that'll work. Okay, that's fine. So now down here, I want to put in a pipe pump 2. I want it to go up. Push it. I'd rather it push the water up the hill. Thank you. What? Where did my rubber go? Can I afford a pipe pump 1? Yes, I can. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I said I was going to use a pipe pump 1 rather than a 2. Okay. Fine. I'll accept that I probably requested a plan for the other thing. Okay, so that's this step done. Now we've got a couple of outputs going to come out of here, but basically we're step 1 is complete, or step 2. This is step 2, isn't it actually? So now we're going to have the alumina coming out of here, and we need to find that feed that into a refinery along with a load of coal. Now, as I say, I hope there's coal around here somewhere. Coal in them there hills, as they say. Okay, there's coal just over there. That's not too bad. It's an impure patch, but that's good enough for what I'm trying to do at the moment. That's a pure one, which is better, but you know that's good enough. So I'll go over there and get some of that in a moment. But in the meantime, No, let's stop it. Let's have the chainsaw and get rid of some of these. Chainsaw! Get rid of some of these trees. It's bamboo, rather. The old bamboo. Let's get rid of a few of these because they are very much in the way. It does intrigue me a little bit how sometimes you chop a thing and everything around it disappears like that. I mean, it's handy. It's a nice, easy way of clearing up a relatively large area, but it is quite odd. Okay, so we've got... No. Put it away. Right. So we've got that alumina coming out, and it's going into a single refinery. And then, as I say, being turned into to be turned into scrap. You know, let's actually climb right up on the top of here. Good view from up here. Probably won't be able to see whatever I want to see, but it's a good start. Right, so now this will be production. We now want the it's another refinery. Yes, another refinery because this is taking in another fluid. So put you in here somewhere. The fluid can pass straight through there. I want to bring the other one over the top. That's fine, and I can bring the bring the other fluid in horizontally, and I'm going to need to leave a bit of space if I'm faffing around with belts. So put that there. Now I can put the is this going to work? Have I left enough room? Or it's going to fall off everything all day long. Probably the falling off one. So now we need to get the pipes. We're going to run a pipe from there to there. Stop it. I'm going to put a cross on the pipe down there. Showtime cross. Maybe horizontally? No, it's going to get... Actually, horizontally might work. So I've put that like that. Yeah, there's still room to put a couple of elevators on those, I think. And I quite like to keep the pipes horizontal, because otherwise I'm going to run into issues with pumping levels and lack thereof. So put that into there. That's all now. Yeah, can I fit an elevator in here? Not really. It's going to let me, but it's going to look awful. And same on this side. Okay, this needs to move quite a bit further out. So I need to have this about maybe there. That looks a bit more reasonable. Get rid of all of this because this is all in the wrong place now. And basically, what are you doing there? Basically, do that again, but better. Do it again, but correctly this time. So that goes from there to there, easy. I was holding down control. I told it to line these things up, and it hasn't lined them up. This game. You do the thing that's supposed to do the thing, and it doesn't do the thing. That's my problem with it. It's just disobedient. Okay, and over here, let's put in a conveyor lift like that. That's going to bring the coal in. This is going to bring the silica out and merge it with this one. And so I'm going to put a merger on the top of here. This is going to be This is going to not be yeah, have it come out this way. This is not going to be sufficient silica, but it is going to be some silica, and we're going to need to use it up, and therefore I need to put the belts in to do all of that. So there we go. That's that stage done now. We don't have the coal coming in for this step, but other than that, this is now kind of done-ish. So the next stage, that's turning the alumina and the coal into aluminium scrap. Then I need a row of foundries to take the ingots to turn the scrap and the silica into ingots. So that's going to be over here. And we're also going to have a load of water pouring out of here, and I'm not sure what to do with that. I don't know how you just dump stuff in this game. Is there a fluid void thing? Not so I'm aware of. Not sure how I'm going to get rid of excess water, but I guess we'll find out at some point. So we've now got into the slightly awkward position of being of having raised up a little bit. So what if can I put some more foundation on top of this? Sometimes it'll let you put foundation on top of foundation. Sometimes it doesn't really want to. This seems okay where it is, but there's a bigger hill over here. So let's build a 4 meter piece of. Let's build a 2 meter piece of foundation here. Like that. And then let's build a 1 meter piece on top of it. Come on, snap. There we go. And zoop that over this way a bit to give me a bit more space. That's a good point. Yeah, a local power plant might be quite a good way to deal with the water. Yeah, I mean, we'll that sounds like an excellent idea. I may well take you up on that one. So, oop, no. Create a bit of space over here for my foundries. Yeah, there's no way this would have fitted inside a blueprint, which is a shame, because I have a feeling that at some point in the not too distant future, I am going to need another one of these to do more generally. So, foundries, which is why I built my my systems for taking it away to quite the scale I have. So, foundries. Yeah, we need room for belts in front of them, which is about, yeah, that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Then along here, well, we'll have the belt come up from here to, I guess, here. And if I put a splitter in here, is it going to work nicely now? So I'll bring it up to here instead. So I want a splitter here, bringing in from that side. Are you going to let me link those two up? No, of course you're not. They're not lined up nicely. Let's try it again. Splitter from over there. It's drawn the green line, so I'm guessing that should mean they're lined up, and it does. Excellent. That's correct. Put one there, and then working my way along here, I will need another one here with the input on that side. Do we trust it to have lined it up? It has lined it up. Excellent. 2, and then along here. 3, and I suppose I don't technically need one for the. Oh wait, hang on. This isn't going to work because I'm going to run the belts. If I run the belts along here, there's not going to be room for the elevators coming down. Oh, do I need the foundries out a little bit further? I think I do. Also, I want these in a line. Right, let's pull everything up. Start again. This won't do. Especially not these. These are horrible. Right, let's try that again. Let's put down the fountain. In fact, I'm going to take my jumper off. It's got warm in here. Not sure why it's quite so warm in here. I mean, the heating has been. I think the heating has been on, and the door. I suppose it's because the door's closed, so the heat from me and the computer and the everything else is just sort of accumulating in here a little bit. Right, foundry. Lost and foundry. We'll put that. Oh no, I was going to line it up like that, but far enough away that I can get an elevator in the gap between them. Good. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Can we have a fourth one? We can. Then you line up with that and that and that. It didn't do it. Didn't place the last one. Come on. That. Then we put the belts in. Belts should be pretty easy if I can get into a place where I can see what I'm doing. So we need belts. We need the next level up. I want you to go from there to there. You from there to there, there to there, there, there. You, me to you, there to there, and there, and there. Right, there we go. That's the foundry's somewhat founded. They do need another input though, and I've forgotten what that is. Oh yes, the silica. So that's the silica. The silica is currently being made over here, but not in sufficient quantity. So it won't. It'll work. It'll work for a little while, and then it'll stop. So we'll run that one over for now. But in fact, let's put down the other. Let's put in the constructors along here that are going to be taking in the silica once I have a supply of it coming in. If I put them sort of along here in a row of 3 of them, then we can link everything up together. So put that 1, 2. Is it going to fit? No, of course it's not going to fit. That was a silly idea. I feel like I want to put them in this sort of same area, in this gap in the middle here, to keep everything in more or less the same place. I guess the answer is extend this foundation a bit further out this way, and put it on the upper floor, rather than the ground floor. The mezzanine, if you will. In fact, I can probably finish this off here, like that. Alright, like that. Then I can put my constructors in along here. They'll fit. One, 2, 3. And then I can put in mergers along here. Line up with that. There we go. 1. What are you lining? Are you lining up with everything? I think. No, you're not. 2, 3. And then once again, belts go from here to here, 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 here. It's all fairly straightforward, really. Like that. And then we need to get it over into those areas over there. So this means I put in some elevators and then hat them all. So 7. Want an elevator like that, facing this way, and like that, and that, and that. Then I can hat them all with splitters. Merger, splitter goes there. Input is this side. Input is this side. Input for you is going to be this side. Input for you is going to be that one. Then over here it's another elevator. Like that. Perfect. Belt goes in there. There. Don't go in the front, that's silly. There. And that. Right. That now feels pretty good. There's no power to anything here. But other than actually there are several problems with it, but the basic idea is coming together quite nicely. We need a feed of coal to be going into this refinery, into that elevator over there. And we need a supply of quartz to be coming into the back of here. But other than those two minor details, and this one is slightly not optional, but not going to be needed immediately. Other than that, things are looking pretty good. So let's put in no, not like that. Power line from there to, I guess, here. What are you going to be a Mark 1 or a Mark 2? You're Mark 1. Let's upgrade you then. No, 1. Power Mark 2. There we go. Upgrade that. And then cable into that and into that. So that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that means I need to put up another pylon, but that's fine. You can do that. I've run out of quick wire. Oh. Always a shortage of something. Okay, what if we drop you down to a Mark 1 pylon for the moment? Put you there. And then we'll carry on cabling things in, just because I might as well. Try and get at least some of it up and working. 2, 3, 4. And we'll upgrade. We'll come back with some more quick wire and upgrade at some point and upgrade that. So, meantime, we need to get to the coal, which was over that way, just on the other side of the water, I think. Oh, and I need to get power. I need to get power to the pump as well, and not just the pump and the what do you call that thing? The pump and the other pump. So I put this one up here. Is this going to work nicely? I can put this up here like players in the way, like this. And then, can I drop a cable from here down to there? Yes, I can. And also from here down to there. How many? Okay, you can put up to 4 out of those. That's not bad. That's more generous than I was expecting. Then from there, we need to go and find that coal ping, which was... Is that it over? Is it over there? Let's check again. Okay, it's on the other side of those rocks. Fair enough. In that case, let's run a cable from there and put it on top of there. There's a pixel somewhere here that I can use. I saw it. It went blue. There we go. Put that on top of there. Head over this way. Look for any more wee beasties. And then continue to run that down to... Yeah, like that. Oh, they're spitters this time. That I need to deal with immediately. Because, well, they'll spit at me. However, hopefully that means it'll be a bit easier to kill. Also, they don't seem to be able to spit at me very effectively from where I am, which is quite good. Reload! Where'd you go? There you are. Whoa! Are you all dead? I think you are. No! One of them's moving still. He's playing dead. That's very, very sneaky of it. Would you go this way? There we go. Yeah, I can see three of the drops they give now. Right, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Okay, oh, there's the coal patch. It's like right there. Somehow I didn't notice it, and then there's more way off in the distance as well. So that means I can now drop in a miner on here. So where am I trying to get the coal to? It's going over there. I guess, yeah, let's run it around the back of here. I think that's probably going to be the most sensible way to take a belt from here. So we'll put that there. We'll run power out to it from here. Like that, there we go, powered up nicely. And then belt can go from here through the trees, I guess. And then from there, we'll head off back over this way, like this. Okay, and I'm going to take these trees down because they're in the... Actually, they're not that in the way, but they're a bit in the way. Also, I imagine I'm getting huge amounts of wood from these trees. Because they're massive. One... Oh, it was apparently just one tree. And these trees are not trees? Oh well, they're not two in the... that holster. They're not two in the way anyway, so I don't really care. Right, we have a supply of coal. Yeah. We have a significantly faster belt than we actually need for the rate the coal's coming through at. But, this, as I said earlier, I have an enormous quantity of steel with me. I don't have very much reinforced iron, so I'm going to just use the steel. Alright, where is this supposed to be going to? over here somewhere, I believe. How long can you go? Conveyor belt is too long. Okay, well, it's up. Oh, it's up here that it needs to go to. That's not bad. No, it's not. It's up over here. However, that means I can run the belt to here, which means I won't be going down into the depths of the valley, and therefore things are going to look a little bit more sensible. Then I'll run it over to here, but higher up, and then round the corner and into here. Fine, I'll run it to here, but higher up, and then I'll run it around the corner and into there. Right, that is now coal being brought in, I hope, believe, wish, think. So, oh, I haven't programmed any of these buildings. Right, what are you guys doing? Nothing, clearly. You haven't got your bauxite. Why have you not got your bauxite? I thought I'm stuck. There's a building in the way. Did I not hook the bauxite up to? Oh, I didn't power the mine. That's why. Dirt. So I guess that means another cable coming from here to here. There we go. That's nice and easy. Let the mine spin up, get up to speed, and then we will have. He says, talking slowly while he waits for things to actually appear. Then there we go. There's the bauxite coming out now. Nice. How much are you producing? Because I was hoping for 120 per minute. Oh, you're producing 240 per minute. So actually, in theory, I could run another belt off here and have a second one of these facilities. That's quite nice. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is filling up quite nicely. It's now running. It's producing the outputs. Good. The aluminium will come through to here. You're supposed to be making the aluminium scrap. Oh, and the water. Oh well, it'll run until we have an excess of water at least, which is I suppose, sort of a start. You guys over here are supposed to be making silica. Silica. And you bunnies are meant to be making actual straight up aluminium ingots like that. So this should work briefly, but it should work. We should make some, at least on these two machines, we should make some aluminium. Yeah, there we go. We've got some aluminium. So there are two things that are going to be a problem here. There's going to be at least two things that are going to be a problem here. I think it is actually only two. The first one is that this machine is eventually going to fill up with water and stop producing the aluminium scrap, which I think has already happened. Yes, it's filled up with wastewater, and we don't have any way of getting rid of right now. Secondly, the amount of silica coming out of here is going to be insufficient to keep all of those machines running, and so the whole system is going to eventually fill up its buffers and grind to a halt. Now, as has been pointed out, a sensible way to get rid of the excess water would be to put in a generator machine, probably down here in this hole, I guess. Stick it in down here, out of the way. Not dismantle. Chainsaw. We'll stick a power generator in down here. It can burn the coal and it can burn through a load of water. And yeah, I can't chop these little trees down. They are apparently part of the scenery rather than officially trees. That's very strange. I suppose, in theory, I could plumb the water back into this pipe and run it round and round in circles, but I don't really trust the game for that to work, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see if I've got the wasp name with me to build a coal generator in down here. No, no, I don't. I'm 2 cables down again. Where's that place I made to build cables? That was way. No, I'll build another one. So, production, I need a crafting bench, like, so let's tuck it on the end. Tuck it in here next to this stuff. Actually, that's quite a big, crafting bench is quite big. That's an equipment workshop. I want a crafting bench. We'll tuck it in over here anyway, under this by this pylon. I can always pull this back up again quite easily if I need to. So, I need to make more cables, and I'm running a bit low on wire to make cables from, to be honest, but still, it's not too difficult to make, so I will. There we go, back up to 70 now. So that should allow me to build that generator that I wanted. And feeding in the coal will be easy because it's on this belt here. Feeding in the water will be easy because it comes out there. Maybe I'll just build it here on the, well, at ground level, lower ground level. But essentially here. Or, oh, I don't know. I don't know what's a good place. Where's a good place to put this? We've got the water supply from there though, and the coal supply from here. So yeah, let's do it down here. If I can find somewhere where there's where the trees are a little bit thinner, that would be better. Yeah, how about here? These machines are fairly big, I think, so I want to have a decent amount of space for it. Which probably means I'm going to end up putting it further over this way. But I suppose if necessary, I can reroute that belt. So, what was I trying to put in? Yes, a coal generator. Coal generator goes here, ish. Where are you? Where are you? That won't do. Okay, we're not doing that. We're going to extend this a little bit. No, we're going to move the belt. That's what we're going to do, because this belt is a problem. Let's get rid of that. Now I can put in my... And in fact, we'll get rid of this one as well, because that's only there because of where the other one was. If we reroute the other one, then we don't need that bit. Right, try again. Coal generator goes here. So we have a pipe then, which will go from here to here, because if I don't do that, then it'll do weird things. And then from there down to typical. The fluid input is on the far side. That's all right. We can do this. Have that go in there. There we go. So that's somewhere we can dump. So now we're dumping all the water out. The aluminium scrap is starting to flow again. So that's, you know, it shows we're on the right lines here at least. And then bring that belt, you, from there. Actually, no, we don't do that. We put in an elevator here, like this. Then we hat it with a splitter on there. Come on, hat properly. We hat it with a splitter like that. And we want the input. Yes, the input's over there. That's good. And we fly up on top of it because I can't see a damn thing from down there. Then belt goes from there to there and there to there. Right, that's one of the two problems sorted now. So, or actually, no, it's not quite. I'm going to need to put another pylon in along here, and I still don't have any quick wires. So it's going to have to still be another crappy one. And it's not letting me... Yeah, no. Oh, balls. You. Yeah, we'll stick with you as, on there for now. One. Put that there. Remove that power cable. Then place power cable from there to there, there to there, there to there. Right, you shouldn't need any configuring. No, you don't. You're burning fuel. You're full of water. You can get through 45 meters cubed per minute. That's pretty good. You're going. How much are you going to produce? You're going to produce 120 per minute. Ugh. All right, this water thing may be a bit more of a problem than I was realising. I might have to put in a second power plant over here, which seems excessive. But you know, if I got to do that, I've got to do that. But we'll give it a moment while we go and think about the silica first, I think. So, yes, over here we have these machines that are supposed to be trying to produce more silica because at the moment this just straight up is not going to work. We don't have enough. We don't have remotely enough silica being produced as a byproduct over there. So that was why we were going to go off and find some quartz. And the quartz is over here somewhere. Ping, please. Oh no, it's over there, that way. Okay. Ooh, is that off the edge? I guess we're going to go try and find that then this way. So, I mean, it's less than 500 meters, but I think it's going to be a fairly awkward 500 meters. Oh, there's enemies. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Here's my gun. This is not the right weapon for this. This is not the right weapon tool for the job. Help. Run away. Right. Have they followed me? It'd be kind of convenient if they did, because then I can shoot them from up here where they can't get at me. No, that's a balloon animal. It's not a spider. There's a spider. There's a big one as well, which is even more terrifying. Can I wait for morning and then go after them? Would that be acceptable? I can't see them now. That's even... Oh, I can hear them now. Yikes! It jumps! It jumps better than I do. And I've got a jetpack. Do not want psychotic jumping spiders. Oh no! I fell. Can I have jetpack, please? Jetpack, jetpack, jetpack. Yay! This has suddenly turned into a horror game, and I was not ready for that. Also, I need to be eating these things while I attempt to relocate in a more aerially defensible location. Right. Yay. There it is. Oh god. Here's a way to get away. Right. This is problematic. I mean, I'm pretty sure that my rifle is going to be more than capable of dealing with those things. But I'm not sure what my sanity is. Can I get on top of this chimney? Is that allowed? And if so... Yay. That thing can jump rather too well. And I definitely hit it fairly hard then, but it's hitting me pretty hard as well. Oh, it's not a time for a reload. Ow. Oh god, there's little ones as well. Yes, I've got the big one. And I've run out of jetpack. Yeah. Yes, I discovered that. Yeah, I did notice when I first came out here there were the bigger versions of a lot of the bigger versions of some of the other creatures around. This is the first time I've encountered a big spider though. Fortunately now I've killed the big one. It's just the little ones left, and they're relatively easy to deal with because they can't jump anything like as high. Right, I think and hope that that's the lot. Yeah, yes, one mag should have killed if you hit it. Yes, thank you, that's very helpful. Actually, I've killed all the enemies now. I don't need the rapid health recovery thing, but I've got it, so I'm going to use it anyway. Right, switch back over to the convenient nuts again. Right. Okay, so after that brief, that rather rude interlude, now what? Okay, let's go and claim the spoils from the giant spiders at least, because I might, having spent all of that effort and health and stuff to deal with them, I might as well claim these things. Hopefully, by the time I meet its big brother, I'll have a jetpack that allows me to stay airborne forever. And a better gun as well. I mean, I've almost got a better gun. There are various things available, so yeah, as long as As long as I get the upgrade, as long as I get some weaponry upgrades and things like that, then it's not going to be too bad. So, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Oh yes, I was going looking for quartz, I remember. So, and that doom slug as well. Might as well grab that on the way through. Not the leaves. Animal remains for biofuel. Okay, I seem to be using trees for biofuel, which feels a fairly sensible thing to do with trees. A fairly sensible way to make biofuel, rather. Ping. But yeah, the biofuel is not a problem. I have an enormous quantity of it. I think I even have some. I think I've even got some generators hooked up to it that will, in case of emergencies. So. I did not reload my gun. Fortunately, these spitters, don't seem to be very smart. Didn't notice that I was shooting at it because I was far out of visual range or something, I guess. Which I'm quite glad of, because I'm pretty sure that a big spitter would have been quite a challenging opponent. Oh, there's another slug up there. Let's go and get that one as well, since I might as well. Okay, I still thought that I tried using biofuel for the jetpack and it didn't work. But I guess I can have another look at it at some point. Having it last a bit longer would be rather nice. Yeah, stop. Where's the nearest one? Oh, down there. Okay. I mean, that's kind of unhelpful because I'm not down there. But I guess I can put in a lift. It's not a serious problem. There's a lot of poison down there though, that's more of a problem. In fact, there's a lot of poison around here in general. Now I understand the game is gradually getting harder. So yes, all these things are going to get more and more and tougher and tougher. Oh, liquid biofuel. Right. Okay. Maybe I should. Right. I thought you meant solid biofuel, which is why I was saying it. No, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. But okay, if it's the liquid one you mean, then that I certainly haven't tried. Can I do this from up here? It's not an invalid aim location. There are like 2 patches of quartz down there. You're just not letting me get at them because they're too far away. Which, kind of fair enough, I guess. Alright, I am going to have to go down there. I don't see... And the poison gas is basically more or less all the way along the bottom of this cliff face. So, yeah, there doesn't seem to be a good way down. That sounded like I was going to continue the sentence, but no, there just doesn't seem to be a good way down. Camber over here, a little bit further over this way. Oh, this might do. Yeah, we can go down on that, but drop down to that bacon mushroom there. Right, let's put in a ladder then first, just because I think this is too far for the jetpack, so I need a way to get back up again. Which way are you pointing? Let's put you that way around. So I want a ladder from there to wherever it'll go to. Is that linking onto the side? Yes, it is. Cool. I obviously don't need this for getting down, but I thought if I put it in place before I go down there, so I don't end up down at the bottom going, ah crap, I've got no way to get back up again. That would be sensible. That's only halfway down as well, of course. But you know what, it'll do. Longer burn time but slower acceleration. Okay. The way I use the jetpack, that could be more useful. I'm not sure. Oh, more spitters. No, it's not. Is that a spitter? Yes, it is. yeah, it's clearly panicked, but it doesn't know where the shooting is coming from. And I'm happy to keep it that way. Especially as it's one, I think that's one of the big ones. Well, probably medium ones, based on what Max was saying, to try and scare me for the future. Oh no, I've run out of ammunition. That's not helpful. Why am I always running out of things? Also, what is this? Is it dangerous? Probably. Yes, dangerous. Definitely dangerous. Right, okay. I think I probably can't realistically go up against that spitter until I go and get some more ammunition. So I think at this point, firstly, where am I? Okay. I could jump off the edge. Could go round it. Go off the edge here and try and make my way back to the train system from here. There's a lot of green smoke around, though. Can I? Oop. No, I can't. Oh, that's an emitter there. Alright, maybe it'd be more sensible to go back up to where I came from. And loop round, go back down, go back through the tube. Extend. Actually, I can extend the tube. That'd be quite useful. Can I get on the ladder, please? That'd be good. Yeah, so let's go back around, get some more ammunition. I think at this point, I'm actually going to look into a gas mask, because this is getting this area is a bit silly. Until now, most of the poison gas areas have been I can either sort of work my way around them, or ignore them completely, or just briefly dip into them, and it doesn't really take too much health. That one's getting a bit big, so I think it's time to actually look into gas masks. I have got quite a lot of mycelium now because there was a load of mushrooms over on my bauxite patch, so I've been picking those. So I think it's probably going to be worth heading back over, getting a gear upgrade, getting some more ammunition, just generally getting a bit better equipped for this area and dealing with the worst challenges that are out here. There's loads of these mushrooms, and I think, have I got them with me now, or did I unload them previously? I've got a lot of leaves. I don't care about those. Let's get rid of them. I thought I picked up a load of these mushrooms, but I don't know what I did with them, so I'll grab some of them while I'm here, I think. Because yeah, I thought I did have a load. It's probably back in the main base, but it's also possible that I've lost it somewhere. Or more likely that I've put it somewhere perfectly sensible and now have no idea where that is. Yep, quick wire is an excellent point. Yes, I need quick wire, I need ammunition, I need gas masks, I need however, for the stuff I came out planning to do, I've done pretty well. I've got most of that has gone. I've managed to pick the mushroom. I've managed to do pretty much everything I came out here to build. It's just the unexpected things that have become a problem. The only one that I should have realised and should have planned for was the quick wire. And I probably should have brought more cable, to be honest. That would have been smart, because I know I should know how quickly I get through it. But it wasn't needed for the main buildings I was trying to make, so I forgot it. And yeah, that's on me. I'm suspecting this is probably going to be enough mushrooms by now. Let's go up to 100. I'm at 75 already, and I found quite a thick patch of them here. So let's get up to 100, and then call that enough for the time being, and go back and see what I can do with that. I'm not even sure if I can build gas masks at the moment, whether it's something I'm going to need to research, or whether it's something I've already got. What are you? Okay. Here we go. Yes, this is the belt that's going to take the aluminium away. So let's link up to here. I'm not going to use a Mark IV. Mark III will be enough for now, and I'll upgrade it later if I need to. So that needs to come from here. It needs to go down this way. Over here. And then down over here. Actually, let's put in the mergers first. So along here we are going to put in a merger, and it is going to take stuff in. It's going to output in that direction. Put one there. What? What was it lining up with there? I have no idea, but it's not what I wanted it to. Line up there. There, I think. Right, and then we can have the output of that go into here. Yes, I know I'm in the way. Ah! And there. There. No. There. If we get all this hooked up, then at least the system is going to be making maybe not a lot of aluminium, but it'll at least make some and get some ready in my system for me to have in the train system for me to have available later. Also, I'm going to cut down some of these trees that are in the way of the belt. That one isn't really, but it's going to go anyway. Along here, these bushes, I don't know if I can even get rid of them. The red bamboo I can, but the red bushes don't seem to go. So never mind, I'll just have to wait, or just have to stay. There's a lot of it. I am bumping into quite a lot of it though, so I feel like I should be able to get rid of it. But no, it's just permanent scenery things. Okay. No, I haven't installed any mods. Partly because mostly because I just didn't get around to it, to be honest. So no, there's no mods working there. The mergers don't snap to machines, but you can snap them to in line with the machines, which is sort of vaguely similar, but not really. Right. So this doesn't really want to be here. So I'll take that, and then I want more hypertube. I want to go from here. Can we go this way? Yes, but it looks ridiculous, so I'm going to have to get rid of this, and continue from where I got to, which is down there. So we'll say hypertube goes from there up to here, and yes, it definitely points. Actually, I could have it come up through the floor. It won't let me have it come up through the floor. Okay. I'll probably do. Come up and then go this way. It's a bit running through the belt, but never mind. We'll deal. Ah, I'm on the conveyor. Yeah, so I want this to be over by the to come over to essentially to where the aluminium is going to be made. Because there's no point in not having the hypertube going all the way to the destination. There's no point in just going, well, we'll take it halfway there and then go, no, I can't be bothered anymore. Or at least, if I don't fall off. Don't get stuck underneath, that's really bad. Okay. Apparently I won't go any further because I've run out of copper sheeting, I think it said. Right, so that means I now need to put on logistics. Where is it? No, not logistics, transport. Transport, hypertube entrant goes there. Power cable goes there. Right, let's go shopping and also making ammunition and many, many other things besides. Oh, so what do I need? Gas mask will be nice. Quick wire for better pylons or better mini pylons. Ammunition for the machine gun, for the rifle. But otherwise, we're not doing too badly. Which one's which? This one. It might be worth doing the quartz research actually to make the signs, and especially as I'm doing the, especially as I have a supply of quartz now. Oh no, sorry, I don't have a supply of quartz now. Especially as I will very, very soon have a supply of quartz. And I think quartz can be made into more than just silica, so I don't want to just turn it all into silica. In fact, I probably want to run another rail round that way so I can pick the quartz up. And bring it off to wherever it's needed for other things other than just making aluminium. So, but that can come once I've killed off that spitter bite and found a way of not dying probably whenever I'm near the thingies, poison gas clouds. Right, give me that, and let's put that one back because I don't need that many of it. Okay, that was the easy part. Now let's go and have a quick think about quartz researches. That's in the MAM, isn't it? So it's through here, down here, somewhere. Here we go, MAM. look at the quartz. What can we do here? Oh, copper sheets. That's a good point. Yes, thank you. Do I actually have any quartz? I'm sure I've got little bits of it somewhere. It's going to be in one of my. That's a Christmas box. There's my mycelia. That's good to know, I guess. Somewhere, I'm sure I have a load of. I'm sure I have at least some quartz. There it is. There's 20 quartz. I mean, it's not really enough for what I wanted to do, but it'll. Well, actually, it's enough to get one of these things. So we're going to do quartz crystals for that, or we can research silica. Hang on. I've already developed silica. Let's do that one, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that gets me the signposts. And I'm going to have so much quartz in a few minutes that doing the rest of this is going to be absolutely trivial. Crystal oscillator. Ooh, sounds mildly interesting. Shatter rebar, sure. Explosive resonance, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, and mycelia, that's the other one I wanted to do. So what have we got over here? We've got medical properties. I mean, I could do that. Toxic, where was the? I'm sure there was a gas mask in here somewhere. So we could look into the parachute, but I don't really care. Expanded tool, but that. Oh, no, it's only a hand equipment slot. I don't care about that. Synthetic fabric, maybe. Medical properties. That's not, so where was the gas mask? It's not in here. So there's another hand equipment slot. I don't care about. So I don't care about that. Caterium. That's a power switches and smart splitters and so on, all of which are going to be very, very useful, and I probably should do all of this. Oh, homing ammo, nice. All of this stuff I probably should do, but it's not what I'm looking for at the moment. It's not in there. Oh, you think I got the gas mask? Maybe I did. All right, maybe I just have to come over here and build one then. Let's try that. Gas filter. Here we go. So that is, what are you? Rubber and fabric. How do I make fabric? I've forgotten how to make fabric. But that would require a gas mask, presumably. Or did I already? Oh no, here's a gas mask. And that requires presumably rubber as well. Yeah, also rubber and also fabric. So I need to make some fabric. I need to spell fabric. That's not how you make fabric, okay. Not there. Here, let's look for fabric. Fabric, there we go. That's made out of mycelia and biomass in a craft bench. So it should have shown up when I looked at this thing. I've not got only show affordable recipes on, but it won't show me fabric. Alright, well, we'll do it in an assembler then. I mean, we have those. So I need some biomass. I think I've been turning all the biomass into biofuel. I don't know if I've got any actual, just straight up biomass. Oh, yes, I have. Take a stack of that. I've got some. Apparently, I had some fabric. No, I didn't. I had some mycelia to make the fabrics. Sorry, is it late? Is it 8 o'clock already? Right. So over here. Oh, for crafting table, that makes sense. I've got some fabric. Even better. So we'll take that. Or okay, we'll dump that, and we'll take that. Makes more fabric. So I was obviously halfway through this in a previous stream and I got distracted. So now over here, now I can make myself a gas mask. Because I can't. I need more fabric and I need some rubber and I need more inventory space. Why is my inventory so full? What have I got that is absolute nonsense? I've got some coal. That's absolute nonsense. Let's go and get rid of some nonsense. Over here, right. I don't know why I've got coal. I'm going to get rid of that copper sheeting and replace it later. I need to get rid of all this biologicals, and that can go, and that can go. Keeping the slugs, obviously. Wood, okay, yeah. I just haven't been emptying my inventory when I get back from places. So over here, we put the wood in here. Wood goes there. All the biological weirdness that I've picked up can go in whichever box it is I'm keeping biological weirdnesses in. I think it's over here. I think it's this one. Yes, here we go. So you can have. I'll put the doom slugs in here as well, and the spit and those and those. Right, there we go. Now I actually have some inventory space. So I need to go and get some. I need more fabric, and I need to go and get some rubber. Rubber is this one. I will research silica in the MAM, just not right now because I don't have any more quartz left. And I can't look in here because there's a train here. Oh, okay, the train's gone now. Now I can look in here, I can take some rubber, and I can go back over and start building. Whee! That was almost graceful. More fabric. Yeah, this is my assembling machine that just makes things, that makes stuff that I could make in the crafting bench myself, but I don't want to because it takes forever. So another stack of that because I'm burning through it very, very quickly, turning it into fabric. I'm not quite sure what kind of fabric you make from sort of sliced up bits of wood and mushrooms, but sure, why not? I need that to get up to 45, and then I can have some more, and then then I've got enough rather. Get rid of all that. I don't actually want biomass in my inventory. 41. How much do you make at a time? One at a time. Okay. Do. And then, of course, I am going to need more to make the filters for the gas mask, but still, at least I can make a start. Like that. Alright, and now presumably I can go in here and I can put the gas mask on the head. There we go. Plonk. I wonder if my head. I wonder if I have a shadow. My head has a shadow now. This is the wrong time. Nope, I still don't have a head according to my shadow. Yeah, some filters would be good. Filters would be a good idea. What do I need to make those? I'm pretty sure it's more fabric, but I'm going to check anyway. Gas filter is rubber, which I've got. Coal, which I've just thrown away. Oh well, never mind. There is more coming in, and more fabric. Okay. Every game. To be fair, every game does seem to use coal for as a filter, which makes a certain sense because, you know, so does real life. Give me that. Where am I? Oh, here. Right, let's go this way. Fabric. Okay, nine gas masks will probably do for the time being. We'll go out and we'll see how long they last. Right. So yeah. Go. Okay, and you know what? I know it's probably slightly unwise, I say unwise, and I'm going to dump the coal and the what's the other thing? The rubber in here. Get rid of it. Right. Next up, ammunition. I forgot. I keep running backwards and forwards across here and not checking through all the things I need in a sensible order. Right, ammunition. Rifle ammo, what do you need? You need copper sheet and the smokeless powder, which I already have. Right, well, I need copper sheet for all kinds of reasons, so I'm going to push the boat out a bit here. I'm going to grab 2 stacks of it, if I can remember which box it comes out of. Is it you? Yes, it is. So I have 2 stacks of that, because I do seem to get through quite a lot of it. Oh, I also need cables while I'm here. Cables will be this bin down here. I'm going to take 2 stacks of those because I ran out of them before. And I've been using a lot of wire up, so I'm going to take a stack of that as well. Not that stack, because that's... Oh, actually, there we go. I've got a stack now. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not making rebar ammo. The rebar gun is basically useless. Even if it possibly does more damage than this one, it's a bit pathetic. The fire rate makes it a bit pathetic. Now I probably should be looking into the explosive rebar ammo. That's probably worthwhile. But yep, I've got the Caterium wire. Thank you. Remember that one. I think I'm probably ready now. Ready to go once more into the breach. So let's have a look. Give me my inventory. So I've still got loads of steel left, so I can still make loads and loads of belts. So that's good. Got quite a lot of concrete left. I've got enough to make drills to make 2 more drills. I'm tempted to try and extend the... Actually, no, let's get more concrete and extend the rail system round that way as well. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. Concrete is round here. Right, and try and plan this a little bit. So, the quartz is just over here, and that's really close to where I've already got a station. So it's not going to be that difficult to build it up from here to come round this way, flank the and that way I can flank the big spitter thing and shoot it from a reasonable distance. And then put in another station around here. Now it does kind of mean I need to finish off the extension to turn it all into a two-way rail, because otherwise it's going to be problematic. But that's not too much of a problem. The biggest problem is going to be that the vacuum tube is going to be in the way. Oh, signal. That's a good point. Do I have enough? Let's put in another train station and freight platform and see what I need for those. Need computers by the looks of it. Block signals. I'm gonna have. Yeah, I've got enough for plenty of signals. I've got a decent rail is. Oh, I'm gonna need more. Probably need more pipes actually. Those are being made on one of the stops out there though, so I'll get them from there on the way through because that's a much better place to get them from them. They are being made over here, but they're also getting used up over here in probably faster than they're getting generated. So, right, get over here. If I can get to the motor construction area is making steel tubes, so I can nick those. And then I can make my way out and sort of start extending the railway system again. And then I can go out and shoot that splitter in the face because it's a problem. This tube... Oh no, this is fine. This tube will take me to there, the motor production area, which is where I currently want to go. So that's good. I'm then going to have to go sort of a little bit more manually to the next place. But, oh well, c'est la vie. So, over here, this is where we're making the pipes. Or this is where we're storing the pipes that we're making. And that's as many as I can carry, apparently. Get rid of that. That's a bit better. I should have left these behind. I'm not going to recycle them or anything. But yeah, I should have left them behind because they're no use to me out here in the wilds. Also, I didn't pick up the computers I was going to need to make the station. So I'm not going to make the station. Let's go back and sort that out. Or I could just trap the trains in the stations. That'll work. Right, we're making computers here. Let's go up and get them. So we'll drop onto this belt. Jetpack recharges. Up to here. Jetpack recharges. Oh, that means I can't get rid of the card drive and other bits and pieces though. Still, that's just... Can I just take half a stack of computers? Can I take some of... Can I take... Look, I just want those to replace those. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to put in a box down here and put the stuff in it. Because this is... If I see a box here, it's going to be pretty obvious to me that I've done something over here. So we're going to have a chest of shame. Like that. Boom. And you are going to take that, and I've got so many nuts. No, I haven't actually got that many nuts. I'm down to 10. Alright, I should probably pick some more of those. I don't know why I've got half the stuff I've got, but I think most of it is fairly important. Okay, that'll do. I want to go this way. I think I'm going to get some more pipes, even though I got like 3 stacks of them when I was last over here, because I seem to always rip through crazy numbers of them. So I'll get another, yeah, I'll fill my inventory up completely with them, and then we can ditch other stuff if I absolutely need to. Okay, so from here, I need to get over to the other end of that, and I don't want to use the, I don't want to use the vacuum tube because that'll take me further than I actually want to go. But I will follow the vacuum tube, at least over to the station. I was going to say I wish there was a faster way to get around, but yeah. Yeah, my trains are generally waiting at the offload stations. I'm not sure 100%. I'm not quite sure 100% of them are waiting at the offload stations, but most of them are. Okay, I was actually sprinting. It just felt slow. Yeah, most of the trains are waiting at the offload stations, but because, as you say, I want to reduce the amount of traffic. They're not waiting at the loading stations for a full train though, because that way they just block every other train that comes along. So but yeah, they are already waiting at the offloading stations. Okay, I think up there is where I was finding that quartz. It's a lot higher than it looked. But let's ping it again. Are we still on quartz? Probably were. I think it's just just up on top of there. Actually, it might not. No, it's around there, and then it is still very, very high up. So we've got those two sticky outy bits, and then yeah, I think it's up on. Okay, those are the two sticky outy bits there. Yeah, so I was right. It's up on top of there. I should probably be able to. Oh no, my ladder went up from up there up even further. I remember. Okay, sounds like blade runners would be a useful thing to have. I guess I'll probably get those at some point. Okay, so along here, that's the front of the station. So if we split off, actually we could split off from there and go around. So I want to put my station in probably on that plateau over there. Oh look, there's a crashed what's the name? I should go over and investigate that. Yeah, I want to put my station in on there, and then go and then have another elevator like this one that's going to bring the quartz down and make it available. So along here we're going to need. So what this means is I will need to put in a couple of stations, no, a couple of signals along here. Yeah, I did it again. I changed from a block signal to a path signal. It's me pressing E by mistake when I'm trying to do things. So I need one of those there. And one of them, well, it doesn't really matter, but I'll put it there just so the train is just in. The block is just the station. Then we need rail to come off from here, and we need to go off that way. And I need to join it onto over there and coming off here as well. So we'll want to go off from here like that. And from here, we'll go to here. And then another piece going to, I guess, about here, just because why not? And then that can come off there and go to over. Come on, join onto there, please. Pretty please. Oh, is that is that not a, no, it should be able to go to that. Should be able to go to there. So I want to come off of there and join onto here. Yeah, like that. I don't know why you're being silly about it, but there we go. Okay, we'll go round this because I think I probably can. There we go, just like that. And now if I put the rail in along here, like this. I notice rail is the one thing you can place down when you're standing inside it. Everything else, no, that was wrong. Everything else it throws an error, says player is in the way, but rail you can put down even if you're inside it, which is mildly interesting. Okay, so there is a large poisony area. Let's nip over and find out what this wants. You never know. I might happen to. Oh, it wants to be defended. Let's shoot the critter from down here because that seems like a good idea, a much better idea. How much of my ammunition do you reckon this is going to take? I've only got 375 rounds. That's not a huge number. Okay, fine. We'll reload the gun first. Rampaging over this way. How far can it jump, do you think? Yeah, you better run. Oop, reload. Yeah, I better run. At least the rifle is nice and accurate. As I discovered when I was sniping those spiders earlier, and the and the spitters before that as well, because over a really, really long distance. If you want to jump off the edge, then would not complain. If you want to just die though, that'd be even better. I don't know whether I should aim for the head, whether I should aim for the slightly less armoured legs, or whether it just doesn't matter at all. I think it's dead. You dead? Yes. Okay. It was just being slightly awkward to struggling to admit it, should we say. Probably don't have the room for the inventory space for the bacon, so let's not worry about it too much. Right, up here there is going to be a load of wire, which is sort of nice. There's going to be a what have we got here? Drop pod. What do you need? You need 20 megawatts and motors. I could give you motors, I suppose. That's fine. But you need 20 megawatts. We don't have electricity here at the moment, I'm afraid. You'll just have to wait. Okay, it's sort of disappointing that it doesn't matter. It'd be nice if it did, because it would give us a tiny amount of strategy to the shooting of the things. But then I suppose it would just be frustrating, because then when I shot badly, it would do less damage. So it's probably for the best. Geronimo! Whoop. Right. So, as I say, I reckon up there is where the is where the stuff is going to happen. So let's build a station down here. So we want to do that out to about there. And I want to, or maybe even further. How far can we go from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So that's about the right place. Let's extend this out as far as we can in either direction. Okay, so send that over there. In fact, you know, we'll shove that into the wall over there, because then, you know, I like my platforms to look a little bit supported somewhere. That's not a bad idea. Just chucking down something to generate the power locally. Yeah, I was thinking I needed to hook it up to my main power generation system. But you're quite right. There's no actual. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be main power. It could come from anywhere. Right, so that's my that's wide enough to get a loop into it, and hopefully that's long enough to get a. Oh, fine, we'll fill the whole area. That's not going to be wide enough for a station, but hopefully with a bit of extension like this, hopefully we'll be able to squeeze the station in over here. Do that. I say build the whole thing into the cliff face, so it kind of looks like it's supported if you don't look too closely. And now I'll bring the rail along. I said I'll bring the rail? Come on, it's like the rail. There we go. Bring the rail along a little bit further like this. In fact, let's take another piece from over there. Bring that over to... Can we bring it... Whoop! Clumsy. Bring that to here, and then... Actually, let's put in the station first. I think that's going to be best to put the station in before I try and put the... rails in. So I want you to go. Is that the right direction? Yes, it is. Can we put you anywhere? Yes, we can put you here. Can we now link these two up? I think so. This looks no, it doesn't look reasonable. Okay. If I could move it, if I move the station a bit further over, then it might work. I'll have to do funny business with the track to get it into the back of it, but I think I can manage that. I think that sort of funny business is manageable. So station, you go. Yes, you are pointing in the right direction. Actually, I suppose you know what. This is one of those rare occasions where it doesn't matter which way round the station goes in. Actually, no, it does, because the train needs to go to the front of it. Oh, I still can't do that. Well, if I do that and then try again from over here, is this going to work? I think it's worth a try. Going from there to yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Lovely. Yes, I think that's what I think I got there just before you said it, Max, or at least before you said it through Streamlag. Anyway. I'm not going to be able to do a turnaround here, am I? Because there's not enough. You need like this. This is 2 squares, and you need like 4. So I'm going to have to go out a bit, like that, and then start to loop round to come over there. No, it's not going to let me do that. I'm going to need, so it means more foundation. That's messy, but never mind. I'll fix it later. Do that. Now can we get you a turn? How much turn can we get? We can get to we can get to there. That's not too bad. Then from there, okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with railway lines. That's there, and then there. There we go. Right. Boom. Oh, heck! I forgot the other part of the I forgot the other part of the station. Ah. Okay, that's a fail. Oh yeah, YouTube always gets left behind. If you're on YouTube and you want to not be left behind, then you need to every so often you need to set the stream to play at more than normal speed. So set it to playing at sort of 1.5 times speed or double speed or whatever you want, and eventually it'll sort of that way it'll sort of catch up and you'll be live again. My theory, I've talked about my theory for why this is in the past, but I think it's because YouTube is intended as a video stream viewing platform, and therefore it reckons that if you miss a bit of footage, then you'll want to go back and sort of have it repeat. If you're buffering, then it thinks you'll want to pause the playback so you don't miss anything. Whereas Twitch is designed for watching live video, and therefore if it buffers, it reckons that you're probably going to want to stay live, so it'll skip a second or whatever in order to catch up. So that means if you're watching a live stream on YouTube, you just need to fast forward it or have it play at higher than normal speed every so often for a little while just to catch up again. If you're doing that anyway, Max, then I have no further advice. I'm afraid that's just YouTube for you. You say I can do a turn on 6x3. Is that 6 long and 3 wide, or vice versa? It's important to get that the right way around. Okay, well, I guess you'll see how long it takes to catch up, and that'll give you an idea of how awkward YouTube has been being. So here we go. Inputs. Yes, you're the inputs. So I want you to go up there essentially. Let's put in a magic ladder, because I think I've still got the sticks for this. So it's an architecture ladder. 6 wide. Okay, yeah, that kind of fits. Yeah, I can believe that. I found, yes, yeah, that fits what I've been doing. So I've been having gaps of 4 to enable me to get a full turnaround in there. And that means it's a width of 6 if you include the rails on either side. So yeah, that fits with my my impressions as well. So yep, I believe you. That it's yeah, it fits with what I've noticed. Right, so up here there is probably going to be a splitter to worry about, but we'll see how we get on. Oop. Okay. This cliff, as usual, the cliff is quite a bit higher than I was expecting it to be. Let's build the ladder first. Let's run out of iron rods, and I won't have brought any iron ingots with me because why would I? I've got a few iron plates, but right, okay. Bugger. This does not look climbable to me. Let's put in a piece. Let's put in some foundation and then demolish this ladder and carry on, because I want to get up there and get this sorted out. In fact, this is going to actually. But first, no. Oh, fine. First, let's put in a rooftop above this so that I can put in a. That wasn't that far a fall, silly man. Let's put in a rooftop here so that I can put in a what do you call it? A foundation, and have and use the sneaky hack thing where you get, no, that's going to need to be higher than that. Use the sneaky hack thing where you get your can have an infinitely long where you can have an infinitely long elevator by running it between two foundations through holes. So that is that going to be wide enough? Actually, yes. Yes, it is. So in line with that, I want to put in a foundation hole here. No, I want to put an elevator hole here, sorry. About there. Then I can put in a down-elevator here. I'm going to link this one up just because I feel like I might as well. That goes from there to about there. That's a down. Good. And the belt goes from there to there. Right. That's the bottom. The next trick is to line up the top of this, which is going to be an interesting bit to do. And ideally, the way I do it is the way I did it over there, and I'd run a ridiculously long wall up so that I could line the top and bottom up. I don't think I've got enough iron plates with me to do that, though, unfortunately. Maybe I have. Let's find out. What the hell? I'm not sure whether I want to watch videos of how other people are playing the game, because it seems a bit sort of spoilery, and it's going to end up potentially ending up changing how I would play the game. So yeah, not sure about that. Foundation, half foundation, go there. Hop over that. Right. Yeah, the half foundation is so that we can run the carry on running the elevator through here. And now that means I can dismantle this ladder. And then carry on ladding from about here. Like that. And like that. You'd think by the time you've got a jetpack, you wouldn't be needing to use ladders, and I know I could be building chunks of flooring every so often off my wall as I go up here, but it still feels odd. So let's put in another piece of half foundation here. And that I will fly up onto. So I will fly up onto that. There we go. Ah, nearly there. A little bit more of this should be plenty. And I can pull up the ladder if I can. If I can get into a position where I can see it, I can pull the ladder up behind me. I can get into a position where I can see it, but not into a position where I can boop it with the booper motor on. Alright, let's do that. Build that into the wall over there. Then I can just pull this one up. Don't care. There we go. And let's pop up over here. Is there going to be a... one thing I'm curious about is whether I'm going to see an obvious thing that tells me, hey, you are using your gas mask. I can see how much gas mask... How much filter strength is left in the gas mask over there on the in the bottom left. So we'll see as I get up here how quickly it gets used up, I suppose, is the question. So let's get up here, have a look around, see what I can do, see how the gas mask works, see if that spitter is there still. Yeah, okay, there we go. Ooh, it's getting through the gas mask quite quickly. There was a red thing. Oh, that's just one of the scenery things. I don't see the spitter. I wonder if that means I'm not in the same place. Have I come up in the wrong place? That would be embarrassing. Or is it just that it's down here? Oh, it's just down here, I think. Yeah, there's the patch of quartz, and there's the spitter. Oh, don't fall off. That'd be bad. I don't think I hit anything then. Is that traditional game? Ow. Okay, it hit me still. traditional gaming problem where you're never quite sure how close you are to the... how far you can lean over the edge before you fall off. Maybe I should have got the grenades, the explosive things. In fact, you know what, I should be doing this. Getting my health back up again. Om nom nom nom. There we go. See, I can't go and shove the chainsaw up his nose. Oh, I see. It arcs, so if it misses, it's still probably going to hit me. Great, and it does huge amounts of damage. Like that. I think I can tank one more hit. Is that dead? Did I get it? Yes, I did. Excellent. Right. Okay, so, where was I? Right, there is my downward... There is my station. In hindsight, the station should probably have been off the edge over here a bit further. How far have I missed by? He missed. Actually, not. Yeah, it's not too bad. And as this game goes, it's not exactly difficult to build a conveyor belt that long, even through poison gas clouds. Right. Let's get on with that then. No, put that away. So I want to put in a drill down there. I guess I will just elevate. I'll just lift it straight up to here and go over to over there, even though it's not the most obvious, the best route. But I think it's the best way I can do it. I also need to get it up there as well, so we're going to have a splitter in for this. But we have 2 patches down here, so that's great. I'll put in 2 drills. I haven't got a good way to get power over to here, so we'll have to work that one out in a moment. But I'm just going to run I'll run the 2 drills into the middle, then merge them and then splitter them. And then from there we can run the belts as required. So, conveyor merger, like that. Conveyor splitter, like that, and then belts from you to you, you to you, you to you, and then we need a big long elevator going up there. We need a small elevator going up there, and then going down the big long elevator over that way. Yes, I'm not sure exactly where I want to go up here. Where's the ladder I put in? Is it way over there somewhere, I imagine? I think so. I think I came down over there. But I think I might as well just go up here. In fact, let's take that out. Take that out. Let's go up that bit and then go up from there and go across from there. So, you know, just save a little bit. I'm probably going to pull these back up again. Actually, I don't know if I am going to have to pull those back up again, but I'm sufficiently paranoid about this game getting things wrong that I'm going to. So I want that to go there. And then belt into there. Into there. And then an elevator from here to up there. Then, from up here, right, so I want one of them to go up there, and I want one of them to go over to there. So, bring you from there to about, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Here will do. And then I want a splitter on the end of here. Splitter, like that. And whoop. And an elevator. That's an elevator. Mark 3, right. Over here. So this one is going to go, basically, it's going to try and go up there. So I'm going to run it from here. And I'll just do this in multiple parts if necessary. I don't know how high. I can't tell how high that's gone from here though. So I think I'll probably just then link into that from the other from the top. Go with Mark 3? Yes, we can. Okay, that goes there. And then we have another belt that comes off from here and goes over this way. To over here. And then I need to put in a piece of foundation on that. Foundation. 1 meter foundation. Come on, link to the thing. There we go. I'm a bit high up here, really, aren't I? It could have been a bit lower. Right, so about this sort of height. So put a piece in. Yeah. Come on. That'll do. Then I can dismantle. What is it? Is it mass dismantle left control? Yeah. Select stuff. Thank you. Get rid of all of that. And then, oh dear, where did I put the hole in this thing? Right, so down there we have, okay, it's, yeah, about, I think I can see where that is. So if I put this, if I put another portable hole, logistics, conveyor lift floor hole, it was, just have a quick check again. Right, so it was about there, but there. Right, so I reckon I can link those two conveyors together when next time I go, if and when I ever go back down again. But until then, well, actually, can I do it from up? Can I do it from here? Let's find out. So I want an elevator of the steel type. I want an elevator of the steel type to go from there to. No, I can't. No, I can't do it. It won't reach. All right. That said, I think I can't do any more from where I am right now. I think I need to go up to the top side of there in order to connect up the other side. Oh, I do need to bring power in. That could be done from the bottom of here. I could put a big pylon here and link it into that. Or it might be easier to bring power in from the top. No, let's do that. Let's do it all from the top. So right, I'm going to remove all of that. I'm going to drop off here and put this elevator in, and then I'm going to go round and do the and then bring it and put all the infrastructure in for the other part of it from the other side, because I think it's going to be easier. Oh no, I clicked at the wrong time. That was a fail. Because it's not going to. Yeah, it's put an elevator in there. I didn't want to do that. I'll have to do that again and do it a bit more carefully next time. Okay, Celevi. I did need to come down here, but I wanted to put that elevator in at the same time. So I'm a little bit annoyed that I messed that one up. But Celevi. Right. So now this time, I guess I am going to have to go up the infinitely long ladder of doom over there, because I can't go up because it's probably going to be quicker to get. Oh, hang on. No, I can go up the ridiculous zip line, the gravity-defying zip line specifically. Come on, grab the thing, knock the game down. For goodness sake. Right, try it again. Hup! Come on, you've done this before, you made it work. No, how am I not able to... Yes, thank you. How am I not able to get up to there? I've done this before and it worked. Or did I... Oh, did I ride it from here? No, that doesn't go to the same place. I can ride that one. Oh, maybe you can then go from there onto this one? Or maybe not. Maybe I got onto it from the top of the station. Let's try that. Because I know I can... Whoop. I know I can fly up onto a station from the ground. Like that. Yeah, this is probably it. Or not. Fine, I'll just climb the ladder. It's going to be quicker than messing around with it. I know I managed to ride up that cable before, but I've no idea how I've no idea. I'm not going to say I don't know how I got onto it, or because I did basically that, and I managed to grab onto it and zip up the zip all the way up the zip line, and it worked absolutely fine. But this time, not so much for some reason, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing differently. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I should have gone back. Maybe I should have just gone back to the motor factory and jumped in this pipe. Or maybe I should have cut this pipe at the bottom and put another couple of entry points onto it. That would have worked. Yeah, maybe that's how I should deal with finding myself in the middle of a pipe and wanting to get to the end of it. As it's just break it and then add more entrances on, so I can then so I can ride it from wherever I started. Right, so I am now up. Let's go this way. Ooh, another crash site. Oh, with another splitter. Has it spotted me? How much ammo have I got? 274. Okay. These guys seem to be a bit smarter than the other ones. When I start shooting them, they actually notice where the shooting is coming from and come charging over towards me. But if I get over to here, hopefully I'm out of range. Also, I think that might only be little ones. Yeah, and I'm definitely out of range from here, so this is out of their range specifically, because they don't even seem to be trying to shoot at me or spit at me or whatever it is you want to call it that they do. Come on. Stop moving. I think it stopped glowing. I think it's dead, but it's kind of hard to tell, and I'm not very trusting. Alright, let's go over to up here, and then at least I've got a bit of cover and I can look down and make absolutely sure. I'm pretty convinced they're dead, which is why I'm coming over, but yeah, they look pretty dead. And I can steal their hides as well, so they're definitely dead at that point. So what do we have here? We have some more wire. All of these dropships seem to have ended up leaving... Ooh, computers. That's worth having. What do we need here? 9 AI limiters. Well, we're not gonna have that, are we? I've not even heard of those, so I guess it's gonna be a while till we unlock this one. But I can grab some wire on the way past because wire is always useful. As are computers and circuit boards. Oh, the reason I was coming this way was to do this. How far can I go with this before it becomes a problem? Okay, this will do. Yeah, the ones with the view tower probably are the correct way to go, I have to admit. Oh, that's the wrong way round, it looks stupid. And yes, that is a problem. Yeah, I suppose it probably would make sense to put down, as you say, put down the ones with the. I can't tell which way around it's putting it. There we go. That is the correct way around now. Yeah, it probably would make sense to use the ones with the platform. Actually, I should probably do that. He says not doing that. Most of the time, it's not a problem because you kill off all the enemies and then you're done with them. So it's just a solved problem. I'll put that there. I know it's not. Well, actually, let's check where it was that I was trying to go down first. Okay, just over there. All right. Well, I'll take a power cable from there to there. can you upgrade? Actually, I can probably upgrade existing ones to the pylons with towers. Let's give it a shot. Power tower platform. Yeah, there we go, just like that, and that. All right, so I need to get that down there now. So we're going from there down to there. Right, where's my elevator, Matron? How far did it go? Not too bad, actually. Can't reach it from here, but it's a good proportion of the way up. Did better than I feared. Right, so from here, I can grab you and say, let's have some more. Up to about here. And then we'll have another one over here that goes from about there. Are you going the correct way? Yes, you are. Excellent. Goes to about there. And then I can run my belts through. No, belts. That one. There. To there. It's gone through the ground. I don't like that. No, you can't be in that. You can't be down in the hole like that. So we'll have to get that. And now this time, put it somewhere slightly higher up. I guess that might do. I thought enemies didn't respawn. Actually, no, I just thought enemies straight up didn't respawn. Actually, because I mean, I've not had any enemies inside my factory, and I've been, or is it they'll respawn if they're not within a certain distance of any of your factory stuff. That could make sense. Brings back the what were they called? It's victory poles from the early versions of Factorio, where biters wouldn't put down spawners within a certain distance of any factory buildings. So after you killed off a nest, it became traditional at one point to put a small power pole in the middle of it, so that it could never spawn again. Right, where? Am I going in the right direction is my next question. I'm going in a rough... Oh yeah, I can see some more. I can see signs of civilization down there. Right, excellent. Can I just go... I mean, yes. Let's use an elevator though, because that looks kind of wrong. Not that this looks enormously better, but it's a little bit better. Oh, put that in the wrong way round. Ah. This game needs a rotate option in it. So after you put something in and you realise it's the wrong way round, you can rotate it and put it in the other way around. Turn it to be the other. Yeah. So basically, I want to be able to move things after update things after I've placed them. So with an elevator, I want to be able to swap the directions, or a belt, I want to be able to swap the direction it's going in. With a building, I want to be able to nudge it around a little bit if I've only just put it down. That sort of thing. Just fixing mistakes and things like that when they're really, really awkward. Right, here we go. Here's the factory that I was trying to set up right at the beginning of the stream. It feels like. So that needs to then go down over there. But yeah, this entire stream has basically been about me trying to get a supply of aluminium running, and just having to do jump through all kinds of hoops to try and get it. So yeah, I'm glad I'm very nearly there. To be fair, I've got most of the inputs needed, I think. In fact, I've now got. Well, once this is all hooked up and working, I'm pretty sure I will have everything I need. We've had a little bit of aluminium made, but presumably over here, all these machines are. Oh, these ones haven't got power. Ah, yes, I was going to upgrade these pylons, wasn't I? So actually, I want you to be a power pole Mark II on the doohickey, on the hotbar down there. And I would like to upgrade you, and I would like to upgrade you just on general principles. No, not like that. I'd like to upgrade you. No. Yes. There we go. Now I can run a power cable from there to here, and also to here. Then we can gobble all that back up again, and it'll help a little bit. We might get a little bit more silica through, but we're still going to have serious problems with the fact that we're producing the scrap much faster than we're producing the silica for the rate we're using it up at. But that should allow me to make a little bit more aluminium. Why are you not going anywhere? Is this a badly drawn belt? Or... Yes, it was. Damn it. It was just a belt that hadn't rendered properly. That, and then in you, we'll put that back in there. So and put that in there, so it goes off to where it's supposed to be. Right. Okay, so we now have a belt carrying the quartz in that will hopefully mean that we'll get a steady supply of aluminium coming out, because this is going to stop again. This is going to fail again at some point in the not too distant future, because at the moment we're taking in excessive amounts of the aluminium scrap, which is to fill up the buffers in all of these foundries, which means that we do have a bit of silica coming through, but we're soon going to get to the point where we don't have enough silica. So yes, I need to go and finish this off. I need to go and plug the mines in, basically. That's all I need to do, I think. Yeah, everything else is wired up. I need to plug the mines in. Then I can drop off the side and go down and plug and do that elevator, but do it properly this time. And then, well, then I will have aluminium arriving at my station. So that's pretty cool. Shall I use this? Let's use this, just because it's here. Brakes. 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 There we go. And down here, down here I need one of them. Okay, that to that, there to there. Chug, 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 chug. Now the quartz is going to be being mined. Oh, I need some of this, don't I? Oh well, I can get it from wherever it ends up at. That'll be fine. There we go. Quartz and quartz. Lovely. So that will make its way up this ridiculous tangle of elevators and stuff, and then head off to where it's actually needed. Similarly, over here, I need to finish off this elevator. How much gas mask have I got left? 5. Okay. So I've burned through 3 of them in the time I've been sort of monkeying around with this sort of stuff. Oh, I didn't even put in the top part of the lift, so it wouldn't have worked even if I'd finished it. That is what we call a fail. You go on there. You point that way. Yes, you're on in. That's good. You're at that height. That's also good. Then I want a piece of elevator belt to go from there. I said to go from there. Snap. There we go. To here. To here. Right. Good. That's bringing that in. Excellent. I need some of this for research purposes, but we'll grab it out of the station once it gets down there. I think that's probably going to be fine. Then, right, let's get ready. Let's make sure I'm absolutely ready for all of this. So we've got a conveyor belt, a conveyor lift, sorry. We drop off here. We snap it onto there, and then we drop. And this time we'll come all the way down to here, and then we'll put it into there, and we'll have it facing that way. It just feels the right way to do it. Building. Oh no, it's still glowing at the top. It hasn't. Does that mean it hasn't built, or it's catching the sunset? I'm not sure yet. Well, okay, there, it's built now. So we should now have quartz pouring down here. I can't see any yet, but it should be. I hope it is working, because it's going to be an awfully long way to go to fix it if it isn't. Oh! Okay. There's some rendering issues going on here, apparently. Yeah. Okay, there's some rendering issues going on, but we are putting quartz into this station now, so that's good. Did I put the signals in place? Yes, I did. Right, I should name the stations before I go anywhere else. So you are going to be quartz pickup, without the capitals, ideally. There we go. Can I name the other station from here? Probably not. The other one is called Station 16, I think. No, I can't rename it. I need to go over there. Okay, so we have a green light there and green light there, which is good because we don't have any trains. You know what? I might as well put in a train here, because I can. A locomotive. Are you pointing the right way? I think so. Yes, you were. We'll put you there and give you a freight car. And then we shall call you... We shall open the train menu. We shall call you Quartz 1. And you shall go to Edit Timetable. We shall send you to Quartz Pickup. And we'll just have you sit there, to be honest. It's probably going to be able to find its way there. Because it's not far. No, get out of the train. Oop, there we go. Right, so you can just sit there like a lemon, I guess, now, because there's not much point in you going anywhere else, because we don't have anywhere set up to request quartz at the moment. However... Oh, I now can't take stuff out of the station because there's a train here that's doing a pickup. I guess we'll let that run, and then we'll nick from it. Huh, the elevator has stopped because because the box has been taken out of the station, so there's nowhere for it to put it. I think. Either it's just another graphical glitch. Can I take from here? I can. Probably. Let me in the wagon. No, I can't steal stuff out of the wagon. Probably because the train thinks it's moving. Maybe I'll be able to... Oh, no, because it's transferring stuff into it again. Okay. How about now? No, I just straight up can't. Let's steal some from over here instead then. I can't remember how much I... Oh, I needed 20 for the other research, I think. In fact, you know what? Yeah, it does stop the miners. That's a good point. Having the train here is a mistake. Although, once I start to need... Yeah, it'd be nice to have a supply of quartz available for when I need it. Yeah, because you're right, that barely drops any in. Let's... cancel docking. I could put a buffer above, but I'd rather fill up the buffer in the station because it's what it's there for. Yeah, it's doing it again. Turn off self-driving. Let's just pull this train forward. Pull the train forwards a little bit. Turn the brake off. Stop docking. Ah. I don't know. Right, there we go. Let's pull out of the station a little bit. It's going to mess up any. Trains around. Any other stuff that's going on around here. Making this train was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. It's because I don't have anywhere to put it at this point. Maybe I need to make a siding to tuck it away in for the time being. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that problem for the moment and go and see if the aluminium is arriving in the way I would expect it to. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have put it in the station then. Alright, never mind. Alright, what's going on over here? How are you getting on? No aluminium? Huh. That's disappointing. That should have started working by now. How much have we got in here? We've got quite... Oh! No, the aluminium is arriving. It's just we can't. It's just the game can't draw these ridiculously long elevators properly. They just don't draw. So we are now. Yes, we are making aluminium. Excellent. Right. Why was I trying to make aluminium? Apart from the obvious, because it's there. I'm sure there was a reason for all of this. Let's build a man while I think about it. Quartz. I can also now research this one. Bing! Now we've got to the Blade Runners. Nice. So I need 50. So I need 50 quartz. Well, we do have quartz. No, sorry, 50 was that 50 silica, wasn't it? Not quartz. Sorry. Yeah, 50 silica. Now I have silica being made up top side, so I could go and get some of that. Yeah, but what do I want aluminium casings for? There's nothing to make. Aluminium casings are not a thing that you want, except in that they will then allow you to make something else. I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. All right, let's try your suggestion from earlier. Let's upgrade this to a platform tower. There we go. And fly up here, and then see if I can grab onto it with the grabometron. Okay, that kind of worked. I had to adjust a bit with the jetpack, but that's fine. I'm sort of used to that. Batteries sound potentially useful. Yeah, that might be a thing we want. I don't know. It's going to be whatever is needed for the next levels of things that the space elevator is demanding. I guess I'm going to want to start building at some point. I just remember that I wanted aluminium for. Oops. I wanted aluminium for something, and there's something fairly specific. But I've now gone through so many different things that I have no idea what it was anymore. Oop, bounce. Oh, for goodness sake. I keep pressing Q and it opens up the construction instead of pressing H to put the thing away, because I'm used to Factorio, and because that's open, then none of my controls work, so I fall and hurt myself. Ugh. Right, there's only 5 silica in here apparently. This is not chewing it up quite as quickly as I was hoping, and that's probably going to be because over here we've got buffers filling up. So if we have a look in one of these machines, okay, not actually filling up that quickly. And these ones are going to be even slower because they're further away, yeah. So, I mean, it probably doesn't matter in that we are probably going to be making the aluminium fast enough. Let's do that. Although, if I want 50 of it, it's going to be a slow way to get it. Is it fast enough? Is 3 machines fast enough? I'm honestly not sure. I did the maths earlier, and I can't remember how I mathed it up. So I reckon 3 construction machines make sense. So we've got 100 coming in from the we've got 100 coming in from over there. So we need 200 per minute coming from down there, and these make 37. Okay, that is half of what I need. I actually need 6 machines down here making silica. That's a fail. What's the best way to fix that? Probably put in a second floor of these, to be honest, and then elevator it down and put it in somewhere convenient, like over there. Yeah, apparently numbers are hard. This is actually supposed to be twice the throughput of what I've built. Let's see what we can do about that. This whole area is a little bit cramped, so I think I'm going to want to build it. So, which is why I'm thinking a second floor would be a good idea. Is that high enough to get over the top of the machines? Yeah. Oh, fair point. The water. The water is a good point. Yeah, I better go and check that to see if we are getting rid of the water fast enough. I shall just build up a little bit of this first though, because I'm sort of. I don't want to. I know I'm easily distracted. That's the problem. And if I'm going to be distracted, I want to at least try and finish off one project or one fix before I start working on the next one. Oh no, I've taken it into account to an extent. There is a power station down the bottom running off here, but I think the power station doesn't use the water fast enough for the amount of water that's being generated. So I have taken it into account, but possibly not sufficiently. Right, 3 more constructors up here. Have I got the bits for that? Yes, I have. Just. Actually, more than just. I've got a decent amount of stuff. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was. I needed some sort of sink for water, and I could. And so someone suggested it. I can't remember who it was. Sorry about that. But yeah, someone suggested using a power station because I'm going to need power, and I've got water. I've got coal over here anyway, and a good supply of it. So it might as well be a power station. Oh, I've run out of iron plates. Of all the things. I was going to say I'll pull up some of these, but no, it won't help. Alright, I'm going to have to head back over. Let's go and have a look at how the water's getting on, though. How full are you? You are very full. And you're coming out of here. You are... I don't know. I don't know what the maximum amount this can fill up to is. I saw it at 20, which makes me think that might be the maximum. It's gone idle, even though it's running. Yeah, so I think the water is a problem here. I guess I need another power station on the side here to use it up. Because I looked at the numbers and I reckon it wasn't going to work. So, where are we? Producing 120 per minute, and this consumes something like 45. Yeah, 45 minutes. So I'm going to need 3 of these in order to use up all of that water. Okay, so let's clear out the shopping list for now. I'll go back over. I'll do a little bit of restocking, and then come back and think about what I've done. I mean, come back and think about making a bit more, doing a bit more water, a bit more water dealing with it. I suppose I could. Yeah, because I haven't got the 2 water systems linked at the moment. So I'm aware that... That's a good point. So we've got 120 being produced over there. And we've got 2 times... 180... Oh! I should be able to dump it out of here back into this system then. And that should be fine. And if I put in a pump, then... should be alright. Maybe. I don't know. Let's link them together and see what happens. It's a sort of the prioritization system. This game doesn't have a prioritizing system as far as I'm aware. So you can't. Oh, actually, I wonder. I need a smart pump or a smart. Yeah, a pump that will only pump if there's less than a certain amount in another thing. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that, but I could run a pipe with a pump in it from here back along here and go into that one. Let's try that. Just because, I want to see what happens, as much as anything else. We'll get rid of this bamboo because it's in the way. Chop. And then put it away. Goodness sake. Right, and then I'll put in a pipe split here, and a pipe split here. And then I'll run a pipe from here to here. And then if I've got the bits for it, I should put a pump in here, pointing it that way. and see what happens. I mean, it's flowing. Yeah, we've got some. It's better than nothing. I don't know if it's going to actually work, but it's sort of some. No, one-way flow isn't sufficient. I mean, that pump should be a one-way flow. The point is that we need to make sure that that pump only pumps when there's less than water in this pipe, so that the water coming from this end gets used up first. And I suspect that might not be a thing. That said, we've used up all the water, so it kind of seems to be working. But we haven't got any alumina. Why have we not got any alumina? Ow. Oh, because you're running. Yeah, I've been spoiled by Factorio. Factorio has all of the things. This isn't filling up very quickly. Given that I've got all of these water source. Oh, maybe this pump down here isn't working. Isn't sufficient because I end up having to use a Mark 1 pump because I run out of rubber. How much head have you got? How high are you trying to lift? Okay, you are pushing your limits. Let's upgrade you to a 2. I think I've got the bits for that now. Can I upgrade you to a 2? Or just do that then and put. There we go. Now you've got a lift of approximately 3 meters. Oh, you've not got power. That would not help. It might be a good thing that it's not running full speed. But also we found out we're running out of water, so it's not a good thing. I think moving the pump upwards might mean, I don't know how much head the water extractor has, but now that's easily going to have enough push to get it up here. So if we look up here now, you can see we've got plenty of water in there now. It's filling up much faster. It's much faster than it's being used. Although I don't know why it does keep stopping though. Maybe the water still isn't coming in fast enough. It's very strange. How is the water not coming in fast enough when we've got all of this pumping? Is it getting confused because of that pump over there? I'm going to delete some of this pipe. See what happens. Water extractor produces 120. Oh! Oh, the water extractor isn't fast enough. Ah! Okay, that makes sense. And these are using... I need more water extractor, rather, not pump. Yeah, okay, if the water extractor produces 120 and these are using 180... I need another one of these. Yeah, you're right. These are only 120. Again, I'm used to Factorio, where the offshore pumps produce loads of water. These ones do not quite so much. But you know, I mean, that's not that certainly isn't a criticism of this game. Some of the things I say are that is not a criticism of this game. It's merely me not being used to the way this one's balanced, which is clearly different, and that's fine. Pipe. Where am I getting the power from? Okay, I think this cable should probably go, and we should have a pylon down here like that, and then link everything into this, rather than link it all to the... Why are you one of those? Don't be bad. Be one of them instead. There we go. There I can remove that, and just plug everything into this mini pylon, because that feels better. It feels sort of how things should be, I think. Rather, yes. There we go. Right, water. I sort of want to put in a tank in up here, just to provide a bit of buffer, but I don't know if that's going to actually help. I certainly need to put that pipe back from over there to over here. And I think, yeah, let's put in a tank if I can, if I've got the stuff for it. That's an organisation thing. Fluid buffer. Can fluid in here. And pipe that into there. There we go. So it's, yeah, okay, it is filling up now, which is interesting. It shouldn't be, because I've sort of balanced this relatively carefully to be slightly less than I actually need. So there's 240 coming up from there. There's 360 being used in those two. And there's 112. Okay, no, it's perfectly balanced now. When everything's running, we're generating 120 from here, 120 from each of those, and using 360 over here. So, yeah, we should be using it up at the same rate we're generating it. Problem is, maybe this tank's in the wrong place, actually. This tank's in the wrong place. The tank should actually be on the other side of that pump. The tank should be over here. And I'll tell you why. The tank should be over here so that it's buffering the output of this, but not buffering the output of the two pumps down there. So when the thing kicks in... Yeah, so I'll put this in over here, except there isn't room, of course, because that would make things too easy. I guess I'll put it up here, give it head on the... yeah, put it on top of there. It won't let me... Oh, it won't let me put it on top of the... on top of the that. Okay, what I'll do then is I shall pull out all of this and rebuild it in my own in a slightly better way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fluid buffer in here, like that. I'm going to link into it like this, and this, and then I'm going to shove in a pump on here. Why are the pumps always pointing in the wrong direction? Just, if it was random, I'd expect them to sometimes be pointing in the correct direction, but no, none of that. All right, and then I'll fall off here like that, and then I'll take a. Oh, for goodness sake, find something to land on. There we go. Right, cable from there to the pump down. There. So the point of this is that we have this fluid buffer that can take any excess that comes out of here, store it, and so these machines should always be able to run because they'll have somewhere to dump it to. When the system is running, we'll be able to then dump the excess water out of here. Now, when it's running flat out, everything should balance perfectly. However, I just want to make sure that this machine can always run so it doesn't jam, basically. Yeah, exactly. So when we're not taking enough aluminium out, water could build up in here, and the pump and the pipe over there will fill up, and that I feel like that could lead to a jam. I'm not sure whether it would or not, but I feel like it might, and so I want to make sure and be safe. So, where was I? Oh yes, I ran out of iron ingots or iron something in order to make these damn splitters along here. I've run out of iron plate. So I need to go and find somewhere that does iron. So my next question is, where is the end of the vacuum tube at the moment? Let's go and find that. And I think I should have enough stuff in my inventory to finish it off and get it hooked up all the way over here. There it is. Because I think the thing I ran out of, it was either copper, it was copper sheeting, I think. But basically that is made of copper sheeting and steel pipes. So if I come back over here and make sure, I think I've got at least some of each of those. So I'm going to extend this a bit further. We'll get rid of the entrance, and then we'll take the, we don't want the support, no, we want the tube. I want to go from there and bring it all the way over this way. Oh no, this needs iron plate as well. Oh, fail. Okay. Can't do that then. Hello, Sealan. Welcome. I'm going to... Yeah, alright. Put that back then. And plug it back in again to... it was up there, wasn't it? to there, there. Oh, it was there. It was plugged into before. Is it okay? That's fine. There to there. Come on. There to there. Shoom. Oh, it's going quite well, Sealan, I would say. I've gained 2 additional resources during this stream. So there's the aluminium that I've been working towards for all of last stream, and I've now finally I've got that finished off. I've also managed to tap into a quartz system and get that onto my rail network as well, because I needed the quartz for the aluminium. So I thought while I was obtaining it for that, I might as well hook it up to all the rest of the system as well and make it available for anywhere else that's going to need it. So yeah, I think things are going well at the moment. What was in here? Oh yes, let's take that stuff back with me. There you go. The chest of shame is not shameful. I can zip back all the way across the world, get back to the base, restock on iron plates because I always seem to run out of something, and this time it is iron plates. Last time it was Caterium wire and a couple of other things. This time, iron plates of all things. No, we don't have iron plates up here. This is all screws. Iron plates down. This level. Are you iron plates or reinforced iron plates? You're iron plates. Lovely. Are you iron plates as well? Ah, let's take a couple of stacks of them. What am I still trying to do? Factorio bees, nice. That does sound interesting enough that I do at some point want to have a play with that, but I'm not quite sure when that point will be because I have an infinite number of other mods to play with at the moment. So, you know, I'll probably get there eventually though. Right, so, no, that's what I meant to press. I'm sure I must have picked up some wood on my travels. Those are leaves, I don't care about leaves. Sort, please. Oh, only 2 wood. Okay, that's a bit pathetic. I've got some flowers that I don't want. Actually, what do I have anything else that I sort of have silly amounts of and don't want? Over here. Right, you can't have my ammunition, you can't have that, that's useful. I do have a lot of concrete. Got a little bit of silica. Where do I pick that up from? No, I feel like all of this is useful stuff. I don't really want to ditch any of this. Nope, okay, we'll keep keeping everything. However, there's a couple of things I do want to offload. Oh, I could put the hard drive into the MAM to research that. Let's check this in here. Go. And then, what are you storing? You're storing mining drills. I don't have any of those. And also, what's that? Oh, heat sinks. Okay. Also, random nonsense that I don't need, or haven't got to the point of needing yet. You're storing, again, random nonsense. Over here, I've got organics and things. So I've got some more organic stuff I can unload over here, like that. What was the other thing that I put in the box that I didn't want to carry out there with? Oh, it's these tickets. Let's put them over here. Get that. Okay, that's a reasonable amount of inventory. I've got the iron plates I needed. I'm going to grab another stack of copper sheets because that's just something I always seem to run out of, especially when I'm building hypertubes. And also, they're really easy to grab because they just go into this box like that. Oh, I should have been looking into researching those hyperblade things. That would have been useful. That's something I can do in 10 minutes, I guess, once the hard drive is finished reading. I'm nearly done, so I don't think I need much more of... Oh, I do want another train, actually. What do I need for to build another train? Because I'm going to need one for the aluminium. Because that's going to go somewhere at some point. Right, so I need a locomotive and a freight car. And I've got everything except motors. Okay, that's convenient. That's the wrong tube. Go the other way. Go the other. Turn around. Stop. There you go. Go back. Yeah. It does baffle me a little bit that you can turn around inside the vacuum tubes, but I'm quite glad of it. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit annoying when you flew down a really, really long one and ended up in the wrong place and couldn't turn around and change your mind. I've got quite a lot of wire, I think. I think I've got a decent amount of wire and cable. Yeah, I think I'm okay with those. We'll find out in a minute, I guess. Oh, so you're doing a hex city block because you're doing bees. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I guess yeah. It's good theming. Yes, I approve of that. Oh hey, when did it become 11 o'clock? I'm not sure. Time flies when you're building up a convoluted system of vacuum tubes and pulleys. It is a nice, easy way to get around, though. Just sit here and let the tube do all the work. Just gently pirouette inside the tube, apparently. Going up. That is a long way up. These cliffs are ridiculous. I should probably go over. I'm just going to nip over and get that doom slug before I don't. Oh no, I'm not. Enemies. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could deal with it. How much ammunition have I got? 229. Yeah, probably then. Especially as I'm out of range of it. Out of sight, out of earshot? I don't know. They're not very smart, fortunately. And I think, also fortunately, my rifle is pretty accurate, at least when I do single shots like that. Nice. What's this green stuff? Oh, uranium. Okay. Oh, there's uranium over there as well, the doom slug. Okay, I'm not going to go and get... Oh, she's not doing too much damage. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not going to go and get the doom slug. It's there's a bit too much doom. There's also, it looks like there's also a another crash site over there as well. But yeah, also no. just no. I think all these games are a bit like that. They all just sort of eat time like nobody's business. Because yeah, you get engrossed in them, and so you just carry on playing because you've nearly done a thing and you want to finish off the thing that you're halfway through, and then you realise that, and then you get distracted by another thing, and that distracts you from the first thing you were doing. Or if you do finish the first thing you were doing, you then realise that the reason you were trying to do that thing was in order to get another thing up and working, and so you want to get that one done, and yeah, and then suddenly it's suddenly, yes, as you say, you've done 160 hours in one day or something like that. Exactly. Yes, I'd rather not irradiate myself too much if I can avoid it. It doesn't feel like it doesn't seem like a good idea somehow. That was too long again. Hyperbole tube. Right, from there, I guess we need to. I guess we can just parallel the belt. We can come down next to it over here. No need to try and find a different route or anything. We can just come down and pop out at the bottom down here. No, that's enough. Right, and then hypertube entrance, like that. And you're going to want power. Where is power? There's a pylon. All right, we'll go from there. Are you full? No. Let's go from there to there to there and to. There. And now that means from there I can then go from you to you and you to you and do. No. Click. There we go. To there. Right, they're all now powered. We need one more of these along here now to have the bits for it. I can put that there. Have it feed in from this side. That's good. And then I want to have a splitter here. And then you know what? I'm just going to have a belt go from here to here, which is kind of strange, but it'll work well enough. Also, no, it's phasing through here. We'll get rid of this piece of flooring. Like that. I will put in a half piece of flooring there, though, because otherwise it feels like I'm just going to fall through the floor at some point. Put you there. Right, that's my quartz coming in. This is not in line. Why are you not in line, for goodness sake? I struggle. I'm beyond caring at this point. Alright, there. Right, you guys are all making silica. Like that. Yep, good. Copy. Paste. Paste. And then you're going to output it and drop it down an elevator over here. So that means we're going to need mergers. So that's you're a merger, yes. And you're feeding this way, that's good. You're a merger, you're going to feed this way. Yep, there we go. And you're going to fall off the edge. Hang on a minute, I don't need mergers. I don't need multiple mergers, I can just do that. That could go from there to there, there to there, there to there. Yeah, I often tend to skip step 2 in that one, Sealan. Yeah, I think lots of people have told me that certainly the things about Satisfactory is that you can make quite aesthetically pleasing builds. I'm not really very good at that sort of thing, and I don't really very much care about it. Whether I'm playing Minecraft or Factorio, I want things to be sort of fit together nicely and be sort of sensibly built. But I don't care too much about exactly how good it looks. As long as it's sort of the belts aren't too horrible, they aren't sort of pushing through each other or stuff like that, then I'm not too bothered about exactly how pretty it is. Yeah, I just basically don't care. Do we have insufficient throughput here? This needs to be 300 per minute. How fast are these belts? Probably less than 300 then, I'm guessing. Yeah, they're 270. Okay, so we need an upgrade in here. That's fine. I can do that with a Mark IV belt and a Mark IV belt there, and then with a Mark IV elevator there and there. Right, that should now be able to get the 300 per minute through that we're asking for. 300 per minute, that's pretty ridiculous. Even with all of that pouring down there, we're still. Oh no, we have actually emptied the input buffers up here. Okay, or the output buffers up here. Right. Okay, good. The other question actually is whether we're going to be pulling. I need to make sure that all the silica that's produced over here does get used up. Now it does seem to be. I don't think there's a problem. It looks like we're. Why are you slow? Have we run out? Are we not bringing in enough? No, we've got plenty of quartz. Okay, no, it's just that is. It's just that. Okay, I overdid. No, I didn't overdo the speed. Yeah, this one up here doesn't need to be a Mark IV. Let's drop that back down again and save on resources. Let's make that a Mark III, and we'll make this elevator a Mark III. However, the belts down at the bottom do need to be a Mark IV, or at least, and that elevator certainly does, because that is going to be about the 300 per minute going through there if everything's working properly. Yeah, I do find every single time I play Factorio, I end up with an area on the train network, more or less at where my base sort of started, that is a horrible choke point, and there's lots and lots of congestion there because, yeah, it just sort of expands out from there, and if you're not careful, all of your trains end up running through that one central place, which is why, if you're sensible, you'll move off and do something like a city block design or something like that. I'm not that sensible. So I haven't been. So I don't tend to. So I just end up with it getting a bit overclogulated. But, oh well, c'est la vie. Doesn't really matter. Why are your outputs... Oh! Is the station full? Have we made enough aluminium? Looks like it. Gosh. I guess that means I need to start using the aluminium at some point then. If we can't put any more of it into the station, then I'll need to start it. Oh yeah, the reasons are pretty obvious. I mean, if you're doing a B-based thing, then making hexagons makes a lot of sense, because they are in fact the bestagons. At least if you're a B. The station is a pretty big buffer. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to put in a buffer along here somewhere. Yeah, all right. Let's put in a buffer. I want a organisation. I want a storage like that, and then no, yes, that goes in there and out. There. And you can also have the aluminium ingots that I picked up because I don't want them. That one, yes, that one. Alright, so yeah, that's going to flow through here merrily and then gradually start to fill it up. And yeah, as you can see. Right. I feel like this is probably what I would call a good point to end the stream, because I've managed 2 exciting new things and an extension to the rail network as well. So now, actually the rail, well, there's a train jamming things up a little bit. I need to put in a train, and I need to put an aluminium train in. But I've extended the train network from over there. It comes round here now to the aluminium pickup station, and also goes off over there to the quartz pickup station. It's quite comical that the quartz, I started mining up the quartz somewhere down over there because I needed it for the aluminium. So the quartz has then gone off that way to go to the aluminium processing that then runs out this way to go down here in order to go to the station. And the quartz then gets brought over to the station over here. And these are so close together. That seems a little bit ridiculous, but, you know, it kind of works. The question is, maybe should I have been starting to build another train system up here to carry the quartz around? And the answer is maybe, but also the answer is I don't really want to. So, yeah. But I say this is now my new aluminium and quartz production facility. They are now available in the sort of down in the lower areas, whatever we want to call this area, down in the plateau where most of my factory is. So next time, I guess I shall be setting up another one of these sort of systems. That's over there is where I'm making the motors. Over there is where I'm making the automated control units, something like that. So we're making those 2 things over there. That allows me to, and that means I've got a steady supply of those available wherever I need them, or can then grab them, can come and grab them when I need them, or start shipping them around by train. So the next thing is going to be to put in another one of those sort of train systems, and I'm not quite sure where that's going to be. Somewhere where there's lots of space. So maybe off over that way. Although if I do that, then I'm going to have to turn all of this into a 2-way train system because it's going to increase the throughput, train throughput quite a lot. There might be room for another system in there, but it's going to be a bit of a squeeze. Along here is an obvious place. There's probably might be room for 2 factories in along here, but again, I'd have to upgrade this to a full 2-way train system before I'd want to put anything in along here that would anything extra in along here. But yeah, I think this is probably quite a tempting area. So I think next time, probably going to build another piece of. Probably it might be that piece of concrete there. No, I think it needs to be a little bit further out. But anyway, extend. Have another rail coming. Move this rail instead of being there to come along about here instead. Loop around the back of here so we can still get into that station, and then also loop around here to go up to this station as well, or finagle this to get around so it is a proper 2-way train system. And then I can put in some more building areas along here to get more stuff being made. Blade Runners are quite useful. Blade Runners are now more or less available. So that is certainly a thing I'm thinking of doing soon. Yeah. So getting around isn't too bad most of the time because I can use the vacuum tubes. But getting around to new places where I haven't been or haven't set up vacuum tubes yet, that is quite frustrating. Well, not frustrating, but it takes a while. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream and the 2 new resources and a little bit of combat where things have been going a little bit better for me than they have in the past because I now actually have a proper gun. Makes a big difference, it turns out. Next, what's coming up next on the channel? Right. So if you are a channel supporter, you'll have noticed. You'll hopefully have noticed that I've been there's been a Factorio video bouncing around in the early access channel during this week. That's going to officially be released to supporters as a sort of a final version of the video tomorrow evening, and so will come out for non-supporters a bit later on. There will be nothing on Friday. Saturday, Sunday will be the Factorio update videos. I've recorded the first one of those. I think it's probably only going to be 2 videos this week, although you never know. I do sometimes get a bit carried away and talk more than I meant to, so we shall see. But my intention at the moment is for there to be 2 videos this week, and then on Monday I should be back for the Factorio Space Exploration and Crastorio 2 stream with the other monkeys. So as ever, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you, Seelan. I'll see you next time. As I say, keep an eye out for the videos as they come out, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye. And good night, Max, as well. Thanks for joining.